Back. It's the Low Life Podcast, episode 147. It's Slide T.
Your boy Fresh, man.
Back at it, man. What's good?
Man.
What's good? What's good? Another week.
Each and every week.
Tell 'em.
You already know the key to success, man. Can't stop, won't stop. Low Lights, the double L's.
Hey.
Shout out to them boys. You know, the couch lock crew. You know, them niggas that had you locked in, chilling on the couch feeling real nice.
Tell 'em how
Go
much.
Get your package, man. You get $10 off. Cold Low Lights. Get yours right.
Facts. Fresh. Another week.
Oh, what's up, man?
How you doing, man?
I'm doing good, man, but I got bad news. I'm sorry.
What is it? Let me hear it. Bad news already.
I ain't mean to spark the day off like this, you know.
Mm-hmm.
But hey, life happens, you know. And I ain't
Well,
got,
let's cheers.
I ain't got no excuse, to be honest.
Oh, no motherfucker. I know.
I was supposed to have 2 videos, right?
Yeah. You're backed up by 3 now.
Damn.
3 weeks?
Nah, this is supposed to be 2 videos this week. Next week it'll be 3 weeks. But
Nah, I'm gonna check out when the last time you uploaded.
Bro, it was 12 days? No, 13.
What is up?
Bruh, I got the footage on my phone. I just ain't put it together. I don't know why. I got some, you know what I mean? Couple little things.
2 weeks ago.
See, I told you. It ain't 3, it's 2.
And before that, well, you dropped 1. Or you dropped 2 weeks ago or 3 weeks ago. Bro, what's up with you, son?
Yeah, I gotta get back like crack.
Yeah, you need to step it up because your boy over here has been contented out. Let me tell you something about your boy over here.
What you
your
doing
boy
out here, B? What your ball?
recorded a video before I came here, 2 hours.
Okay.
Now I got this one. I gotta go home and edit once I get home.
Okay.
And to put out for both of us, our channel and the other one. This motherfucker's been working, B, and you can't even upload a goddamn short.
Clap it up for
short.
Put the claps real quick.
Nah, fuck the claps. I don't want no. I don't need no fucking. I'm talking about you. You can't post a short. Hey, yo, what's up, man? Short.
Bruh,
Yo, here's my whip. Short.
That's it.
Oh, I'm just saying how quick it is. Look at, I posted a motherfucking short.
I'm about to post one tomorrow, later on.
I posted a short, nigga. Look at my short. Look at my short. First.
Mm-hmm.
Look at that short ski. I even got the little motherfucker, right? Look at. In these last videos, I'm having a good time making it. Listen, I can't make a post. I'm just making a short to tell y'all. If you have
Watch this,
any
watch this.
suggestion on what you want me to react, leave it down here. Follow me on Twitter.
Woo! You see a switch though? You see the switcher?
See, I can't never do that. That's too exclusive right there. I can't do that with my handheld.
Bro.
I do that with my handheld?
Yeah.
Turn the
All you
colors and all
do.
that?
Yeah. It's just background. All it does is.
What I got is download certain apps.
No, it's on there. It's on the short shit on your phone. It'll say,
okay.
You'll click to put text, right? And then it'll say timeline or edit. And timeline, you'll scan through your video, bing, and put it right. So as soon as you say something, follow me, boom.
I gotta get my edit skills.
Yeah, edit. It's pushing buttons on your phone.
That's editing though.
Oh, that's not edited. Not mine. I guess.
All right, break it down.
Damn, I'm trying to really fuck your foot up. Pause. I guess it's
It is
it's
editing
relative
in a
there.
sense. It's not, I guess.
To me, that ain't
editing,
editing.
I mean, for me, my type editing.
Listen,
It ain't big boy
What
on
the
the
fuck?
cam editing.
how you doing? Why are you not uploading shorts? Talk to me. What's
Let me
the
see,
point?
man. Let me see.
No, what do you need to see?
See if
You
I
didn't upload
uploaded
it.
one. Did I?
What is
Let
up?
me see. I might have uploaded one on the Yik Yak.
Let me hear the. Wait a minute. This could be. You could totally redeem yourself right now.
Damn, I uploaded one on the Yik.
Okay, you're good.
Feel
All
me?
right.
Shout out to the Yiki. Look, I'm gonna let you watch
How
it.
long ago?
No. But you
The
see the
fuck is all that
views?
shit blowing up on your phone? What is
That's
that?
not just the likes. We're just showing you how many people liked it.
That's how it is.
What?
That's how TikTok is. They got all that shit scrolling up and down like that.
Yeah, all the comments and the likes will show you. But look at the views on that one.
Yeah, 1250.
Trying to get it up
You
there,
got
B.
no. Okay, so you uploaded on TikTok.
Right.
At least you did that.
Yeah.
Whatever that was. I feel like you should still do YouTube, but
Oh, yeah,
hey,
definitely.
you did TikTok, and I can't be mad that you did TikTok.
Now I got
because
a couple coming,
You could have.
and I'm gonna put it on YouTube and the yacht.
You got a couple coming.
Yeah,
Oh.
vids. So
You never know.
coming hard too. Let me see the light real quick.
Yeah. What else, bro? What else have you been up to, man?
Man,
Talk to me. Nice. Yep. Okay.
Shit.
Nothing.
I mean,
There was something I wanted to ask you that I was thinking about when I was watching a video online. I saw this video of a guy who got robbed.
okay.
And it posed a question in my mind, like, have you ever been robbed?
Yeah.
Now, can you tell a story about when you were robbed that would not fucking lead to you being laid down for murder forever?
Who, me?
Yeah.
Oh,
Do you have a story about being robbed?
yeah.
Can you tell a story about being robbed?
All right, one time.
Let me hear a story.
Yeah, I mean, my little cousin called me and shit. He like, yo, you know what I mean? He had a lick and shit. He need some weed.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, all right. How much you need? So he like, whatever. Little quarter pound. So I'm like, all right, man. So I don't mind you. I don't know who he
Quarter
going
pound.
to hit. I don't know who he going to hit. It's his people. So I'm just riding. So I go ride with him. So niggas hop in the car. It's two niggas automatically. So I'm like, the fuck? And mind you, before we even went, he never told me to bring my legal firearm. You know what I mean? So I'm like, all right. You feel me? So I'm like, dude, all right, whatever. I ain't bringing my legal firearm. Feel me?
You were slipping.
Yeah, so, bam. The nigga like, let me see. So I gave one of the ounces. He smell it. He was like, hey, what the other one? I said, nigga, shit, it's right here. It's me. Like, and I said, man, they right here. Nigga, where the money at? So, bam, as I grabbed the ounce and put it back in the bag, remember I look back, he got the pistol to my face. Man, give me that shit. So I'm like, dang, I hesitated for a minute. I'm like, I ain't got my legal firearm.
I don't got my legal.
So that's
fine.
I said, all right, homie. Get in the bag. They just hopped out. It was just like simple shit. It wasn't like no crazy.
And that was the only time you've been robbed?
Yeah. Then, you know, me, somehow they died and I didn't even do it. Nothing. It was just karma or some shit. I don't even know.
then they just died.
You know, it was like karma or some shit. Nah, I'm just playing. Yeah, that was joke, y'all.
Yeah, right. And they just died. I don't know what happened or something.
Yo.
Why?
What's going on?
No. I was just thinking. I'm like, you know what? I would love to hear, because I can't see. I would love to see you get robbed. I know it sounds fucked up, right?
Yeah.
I just want to see Fresh in that situation, like getting robbed. Because I think, like, with me, I've been robbed a couple times. Like, one time, nigga was like, I'll be right back. And he dipped and jumped over jumped over a fence.
You wouldn't
and just
call that
ran
robbed.
away.
That's like getting walked.
And
robbed is more so somebody.
robbed.
No, but it's like a force. That's not a force. You willingly gave them the shit because you thinking something about to go good for you.
yeah,
But
well,
no,
I
so that's
gave
you
it.
just getting walked. Robbed is somebody taking something from you like in a forceful way. Like they got a gun, they strong arm you. That's a rob. I
Okay.
feel like that is obviously you still rob for your shit.
still
but
getting robbed.
The more so the saying is like you getting walked.
That one.
That's what I'm getting at.
That
You
one
just
hurt
got
my
walked.
heart because I had my people drive me, and then they're like, "Yo, when's he coming back?" I had to play like I'm like, "Oh no, I'm texting him, man. We good." And I'm like, "Yo, I'm gonna meet him later." I was so fucking embarrassed.
Damn.
I was embarrassed, so had to spin back on that one. Then another one was something else that, and then the one when I talked about with the dude that we showed up with the bats at the crib. I mean, he's dead, so it doesn't matter now.
Mm-hmm.
But I fronted him something, and I found out that he was taking them himself and didn't want to pay me. He tried to act like he got robbed. So I'm like, all right, word, but you're still going to have to give me my money
So
back.
all your robberies was walks, basically,
No.
except for that one time.
No.
That's
Yeah.
what we wanna talk about.
No. Yeah. But the other ones, yeah. Like this
Okay.
one with the dude that died. Fronted him shit. He tried to get out of paying it. Then he started texting me on his girl's phone, acting like his girl. And in mid texting me, we pulled up, and him and his girl were in the car. So we jumped out, broke the window, and dragged him out the whip, and threw him into his house, and told him, "Go get our shit right now, our money." And he did. Definitely had to. But the other time was the only. I guess technically to you, I've only been robbed once, but to me, I feel
No,
like
I get what you're saying, but yeah, that's how I
it's
guess
so
the hood way.
embarrassing.
Regardless,
It's embarrassing.
Trash.
It's the worst feeling in the world.
No, well, I mean, I wasn't mad. I wasn't mad, but I was like,
Of course you're mad.
I mean, I was mad, but it was like, man, that shit was short shit to me. Like, you know what I mean?
Well, but still, I mean, I don't give a fuck if it was $5 to
but
me.
it was
man.
still
That's-
like, you feel me? I was definitely mad.
Of course. Of course. Okay. We popping off ASAP. Have you... Well, I know when I asked this question. Okay, before we get to that, hold on. Did you see Halloween Ends?
Nope.
Oh, my God.
Good or bad?
Terrible.
Wow.
Terrible. Worst
So,
Halloween...
I think it's about a half and half right now because people out here, I heard half says good, and now you add to the half.
Wait,
that
there's
say-
people that say it's good?
Yeah, you add to the half that says bad. So I've been hearing because at first it was people saying it was good, it was more than people saying it's bad.
Okay,
now you just even it up.
Don't watch it.
Nah, I'm gonna watch this.
Okay, but I'm going to ruin it.
Nah,
I got to talk about it.
I mean, I'll probably forget anyway. I'm still gonna watch it regardless. Don't
Well,
matter.
okay, watch it, but I'm probably gonna. All right, I won't spoil the ending, but I will tell you some shit. Okay, I'm watching it. Right, 35
You
minutes
gotta
in.
think, mind you though, just the 1000th Halloween. Of course, what do you expect though? Mm-hmm. They have made 1 billion of them. Like
You're not gonna expect this though.
you know how that be. They got
Now, you know
only
how
so
Halloween-
much storyline. They probably just don't know what else to fucking put in the movie.
Halloween Kills, when he just was getting his ass smoked, this, that, and the third. Pause, and then he just lived, and he went John Wick in the street, and then disappeared. Right.
Right.
That's the last time anybody's seen him. Okay. So then, fast forward to this. The story is this kid. I forgot his name. Doesn't matter. He was babysitting, and when he was babysitting in this huge ass house, this kid just left, and it's setting up like you think Mike's in the house, Michael Myers is in the house. Then all of a sudden he's creeping up trying to find the kid because he hears the kid screaming like he's getting attacked. Right, it's building up like Mike Myers, bing bong boom, about to whack this kid. Pause, and the dude gets locked in a room because the kid's fucking around with the door, and he's freaking the fuck out because he thinks he's getting attacked by Mike. He kicks the door out like boom. The kid flips over the banister and dies. That was
Wait, so he kicked the door, hit the kid.
yeah. He went boom, and then he flipped, and then the kid had
That probably was raw though.
no, it wasn't. So that's how it started. So now the whole town hates him. Okay,
Yeah.
whole town hates him. They call him the kid killer. Blah 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 blah. So he's getting picked on, having a hard time. Then third, I'm still watching it. Michael Myers did not show up at all yet. 40 minutes into the shit, Mike Myers is still not around.
What?
There's no sign of this nigga. He's nowhere. You see the mom of the other people doing their thing, and whatever, living life, trying to be normal, but everyone still calls them freaks, blah, 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 blah. Then these kids pull up in the whip, start teasing the motherfucker again. And
Kid killer.
And then they pushed him because the kid got a little, he bumped his chest a little bit because he was getting sick of getting tormented. So they pushed him over a bridge. Somehow he landed on his back and lived.
Killer?
The kid killer got pushed over the bridge. The people were like, "Oh man, fuck this shit, man, let's leave." I didn't do anything. Then all of a sudden, kid gets dragged into a cave.
Oh, they was like, what the fuck?
No, they were gone.
Oh, okay.
They were gone. They didn't see this.
So you telling me Michael Myers pulling niggas in caves now?
Mike Myers is in the cave.
Bruh, no.
No. Let me tell you
Why
something.
is he in a fucking...
Picks the kid up, right? Choking him.
That's already trash.
No. He stops. The motherfuckers teamed up. So now they're both killing people.
No, bruh.
Sidekicks, nigga.
Dude.
And now Mike Myers,
That's
because he
trash.
ain't been killing, he's weak, right?
Right.
So
he OG now, shit.
So the kid walks out and he accidentally stabs a homeless dude. So that was his first body. Now he's super evil. Now he's becoming Mike Myers, right? Well, sort of. He's becoming evil.
Mike Myers.
So then he goes back into the cave and drags another person that was giving him a hard time into the cave. Now they double team kill him. And then Mike, as soon as he starts stabbing him, he starts getting like his energy. He's getting his mojo back now. So now, and the kid's like, teach me how you do it. So Mike he grabs his knife off the rock and stabs them like over and over again. And the kid's like, oh, this is so great, blah, blah, blah. Weird fucking team. Okay, so now they went to this one other crib. They ran through the crib, both of them. Right. Yeah, like, the girl tried to get away and lock the door, but Mike was already in the crib, so they double teamed that girl and killed him. Now he's getting brazen. The kid runs back into the cave. He's like, I need something. Starts fighting with Michael Myers over his mask.
Wait, he wanted to use Michael Myers mask?
Wow. Bro, so they're all you see is them jumping around the cave. I need it. Like they're brothers.
Michael Myers talking?
No.
Oh, I was about to say, wait, what? No, this really fucking sucks.
Bro, fighting.
Nah, it sound bad, bro.
Then he gets the mask, goes on a whole spree, blah, 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 blah. It finally does end. Mike, I'm not going to tell you what happened to the kid or what happened with him, but I will tell you.
It's over.
It just not. There's no coming back. Mike is finished.
Got blown to smithereens. Nah, don't say that.
I ain't gonna say. I'm just saying. But I'm saying there's no more. It really does end. It's over.
Dude.
This has to be the worst horror movie of that genre. Freddy, Jason, all that. I'd rather see Jason go to space than watch this movie again.
Yeah.
Mike Myers, teammate. He's like Batman and Robin.
That storyline is trash. I ain't gonna lie. I think the best part was the dude kicking down the door and knocking the boy over the banister.
Yeah, he felt far too, bro.
That shit too.
Like it was like 5-6 stories up. Yeah. It was a huge house they were in. He was hit the ground.
Yo, you know what's so crazy? Because that reminded me of a movie I just watched that was so trash, and it was a classic. Well, not a classic, but an old movie. Jeepers Creepers. So,
I like it.
The new one?
Oh, no. I'm talking about old school.
No, that's what I'm saying. I like the old school too. But I don't feel like, I guess it ain't that much a classic because it came out, early 2000s?
I thought you were talking about the classic Jeepers Creepers. Are you talking about a remake of it? The remake?
Oh, well, the remake.
Okay, all right.
I ain't seen the original one. I didn't know they had like a...
You never seen the original Jeepers Creepers?
With the shorty and her brother and shit?
When they drove, when the big old truck.
Yeah, that came out in like 2000 something. They didn't come out in like...
It's still original.
No, what I'm saying is it wasn't like how my Halloween started in the 1900s is what I'm saying. That's what I was getting at.
1900s?
It was like 1975 was the first Halloween. What are you talking about?
That's not the 1900s.
What do you consider that then? It's 19 something, ain't it? So you telling me 2022 is not considered the 2000s? No. Well, nah, you right, because it would be like 2090, 990.
It would be the 2020s is what we're in.
Okay, so what would that be? The 1970s?
I think it came out in 80, 90 or some shit like that.
No, so what you would consider
1980s.
Oh,
it came out in the 80s.
1900s.
1900s is from 1900 to 1909, 10,
oh,
yeah.
Okay. I see what you're getting. Okay, I see it.
When you said the 1900s, the Great Depression,
right, yeah,
Mike?
Yeah. Nah, but... So bam.
So you saw the original or the remake?
I seen it's a new Jeepers
Okay, so you saw the remake of Jeepers Creepers and it's not good.
Oh, it's bad. First of all, Jeepers Creepers don't even look like the real creeper, right?
Mm-hmm.
Bruh, he got fucking teeth implanted in his face now. The nigga looks so trash. He don't even look like the Jeepers Creepers, and he just out here just look way different, bro. He stole a fucking some clothes off of a goddamn, what's they called?
Clothesline?
No. Off of the little shits that they be hanging up in the like cornfields and shit.
Oh, the scarecrow?
Scarecrow, yeah. He took some clothes off him, right?
They took the clothes off the crow?
He did. Because he was butt naked.
Yeah.
Right? Butt ass nigga crawling out of a goddamn sewer pipe or whatever, right?
Everyone's in a cave and a sewer pipe now.
Bruh, it's trash, right? Listen to this, man.
Did he have the whip still? The big old truck?
Yeah, it wasn't the same truck though. It was
I like the raggedy truck.
It was doodle as hell. Everything was fucking green screen, bro. When I tell you the worst green screen you can imagine, they look like they just walking on nothing, bro. It's a fake cemetery. Everything is just fake background, bro. It's sci-fi movie status, bro. It's that fucking bad. And guess what? He not even eating people's eyes. He eating everything but the eyes. How is this Jeepers Creepers? It's where's your peepers? Give me those eyes, right? This nigga is eating guts, bro. Oh, brains. He eating everything. He putting bitches scalp back, eating their brains. He doing everything, but it's just a bad Jeepers Creepers, bro. I'm like, yo, this got to be like
I don't
the
know
worst.
why they do this.
I don't
why
know.
They just
fucking up the.
I know why, because of money and the name.
Yeah, they want to just continue. This shit's like, bro, some of these movies should just be done.
Yeah.
Like, after they was making them bullshit Jeepers Creepers, like, I guess the last one was with the kids that was on the bus.
I never saw it. I only
That
saw
was the one
Jeepers
after
Creepers
the
1 and
original
2.
one.
Yeah.
Right, with him. Yeah, after the first two. That was the third one. They had a school, a bus full of kids. And that was a good one. It wasn't, well, I wouldn't say a good one, but it was the original Creeper. This last one wasn't the same. It was just all bad. They switched it up too bad. And the green screen shit in fucking 2022. You telling me y'all got this shit looking worse than it did in fucking early 2000s?
I would love to see. I got.
Bro,
now
like,
I have to watch
They not even really driving. Like, the background is trash.
No way.
Yes, dude, it's that bad. Yo, it's bad, bro.
I gotta check it out. I still gotta watch
Then
it.
the fucking he going after the one bitch because she pregnant. He want the baby so he can continue his life. And you got all these people who fucking putting these kids in this house for the creeper. It's like dumb, bro. It's like,
Damn.
this is for you. And isn't that every 23 years? I guess they do this dumb shit.
That's
don't
like,
know.
listen, they remade it, and that was good.
Yeah,
Both It's were dope.
It was.
People didn't like Nightmare on Elm Street, the newer one. I kind of liked it.
Yeah, it was. I don't think I remember it. Think about it. I can't say.
This Halloween, the one remake of Halloween that was dope was the Rob Zombie one. That shit was, well, the first one. The second one was trash. But the first one, where it started with the boy with the blonde hair, Mike, when he was a kid, he put the clown mask on. He beat that kid with the stick. I kind of fuck with that one. Because Rob Zombie did it, and he be making his shit fire.
And shit, that's the only face you gonna ever see of the boy.
Like that. Did you seen that one, right?
Yeah.
The Halloween back. Yeah, okay. That one was dope. But like this one is just horrendous, bro. And then Jason, I like the remake of Jason. I think I did like it. It came out in like 2013 or 14 or some shit like that. I think I liked it. Some of them are good.
I think so.
Or decent.
I think the last one, yeah, was probably decent, if anything.
Fucking Candyman, forget that shit.
Nah, that shit was
That shit was, they were trying to just, everyone was gay. It was weird, bro. That was wild.
And it was kind of confused, and it was like, I don't know. The shit was trash.
He's in another movie I had just watched too that was pretty dope. The one that played the Candyman.
Yeah, he playing a lot of different shit now.
Mm-hmm. But bro, this Halloween
horrors,
don't.
Though, but it got a joint. I'm gonna watch it. It's called Orphan Last Kill.
No, don't watch it. It's trash.
Oh, the newest one?
Yeah, trash.
Okay.
Don't watch that shit. The first one's decent till the end, but the second, trash. I think they made a whole
it's a few little scary movies that came out, so I'm gonna just try to run through.
I love scary movies, man. That's my favorite thing. I wish I got afraid though.
That's what I'm saying.
I'm
it's
watching
hard to
it.
find one of those.
I'm not afraid of any of them.
No, not afraid. I just want even get something to make me get like.
I don't have that.
Like that's what I'm saying. I want to get something that make me feel like, damn, I damn near almost experienced that shit. It was so
yeah, because I be watching. I'm like, oh, I can see why people would get afraid. Like with the jump scares and shit. I don't flinch. None of that shit bothers me. I don't know why. I don't know. Oh my god, and you know me,
because we want the top scary shit, like the scary.
I'm watching Halloween. There's in the background. There's a fucking radio station of a dude on this. They end up killing him too. Bad too. But there's a radio station dude. It's a black dude, and he has a mic, and this is before he's getting killed. Has the same mic I have. Same mic.
Wow.
But it pissed me off, and I think if I didn't do a podcast, it wouldn't have bothered, and I wouldn't have caught it. He's talking like this, and it sounded like super clear and shit.
Wait, so you didn't know?
No, I knew. I'm like, you don't talk in the mic like this. The fuck are you talking
So
about?
wait,
so
it don't take the audio from here though?
It takes it from right here.
Oh, not the side.
No, watch.
Oh.
You can hear my voice right now. You hear my voice?
Sick.
Yo, yo, yo.
Yeah.
Check the other one. Or is it working? Yo, 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 yo.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
And he's talking like this on the movie. In the movie, the mic's like up, and I'm like, oh no, my bad. It was pointed down like this. This is how he was talking. Even if you were gonna do, and it sounded like if you talk. And I'm watching it, aggravated. I'm like, this is just. You didn't even try to make this look fucking realistic, bro. You talking in the shit that's not even happening.
I had some real ghost shit like happen to me, and this is
In real life,
real
deal
Holyfield.
All right, let's hear it.
So, Ben, recently I've been at my boy house and we've been smoking and shit. And
Yeah.
every time I go over there, the nigga always got some ghost shit on, like some old, but it'd be like real ghost shit, meaning like real video.
Allegedly, it's
you know
real.
what I mean?
But I
well,
feel
allegedly, yeah, not all of it. Of course, I ain't saying everything, but some of the real shit. So, Ben, they be talking about all these ghost stories and people be showing their recordings and all this and that. So, Ben, ever since we just been watching that shit, I just been interested and keep wanting to watch it more and more. I like that scary shit. So, Ben, we went to the other day. We ended up going to the grave site because my cousin out there. I was near there. I was near the little pool spot. So I'm like, yo, I'm about to go see my cousin and shit.
Tell him again, not a cousin, his cousin that passed.
No, yeah, cousin.
Not like his cousin's just kicking it in the fucking
nah,
cemetery. I just want them to know.
They probably would have.
Yeah.
Oh, damn, them boys out there just chilling, huh?
Just chilling in the cemetery.
Smoking, chill,
Yeah,
so
no.
I went to go see to my cousin grave site, so I went out there. So we was down the street, so I was like, all right, we pull up. So we smoking, bro. We drinking, we riding. I pull up in there. Going slow, got the music rocking, so we just coming up in there slow. Man, I come around the dip. Now, as I come around the one dip, I'm going straight, about to go, straight and go, to the back of the cemetery. As I'm going straight, bro, I swear to you, no lie, bro. A person literally walked in front of my car. It was like so fast, though. It wasn't like no human walk or even run. It just is like, bro, this shit just glided. It just is like, and I'm like, what the fuck? As soon as, before I even can say something, my boy A, before I can even say something, A was like, yo, what the fuck was that? I'm like, yo, bro, you seen that shit too? So now I knew it was real. Now, like, my mind ain't playing tricks. If this nigga said something, because I didn't say nothing at first, because I'm like, damn, maybe I was just going to rock out. Don't get me wrong. I would have just kept driving. I'm like, yo, bro, I think I seen something.
I think I seen the Geos back there.
But this dude, he just out of loud, he said, yo, bro, what the fuck was that? I said, yo, bro, you see that shit too? He was like, hell yeah. Bro, I swear to God, it was a whole like white silhouette of a person.
You saw through it, but it was dark enough so you could see him, but it was light enough so you could see through.
Exactly,
That's
bro.
what I saw with the
He
hand.
ran literally in front of my. It looked like it could have been a man. It was like I know he's like, I don't know what he had on his. Like, I just know.
I know what you mean. You can't design a fucking designer.
It was just so.
Yeah,
he had that Calvin on. That's my boy Cal.
Yeah.
Nah, but bro. So after we went to the grave site, we went back, got out, went to search for the nigga. Of course, he gone.
That shit long gone.
We was gonna use the Nautica shit, but I told him wait for me and
Yo!
you. I told him wait for us.
No, I'm saying, yo. I told Fresh.
Cause we was out there, bro, for a nice little minute.
But
it was so real, bro. I ain't gonna lie. It was so real, and this never happened to me. This how I know it's real.
Goosebumps?
Goosebumps too, but listen, my eyes start watering, bro. It's just like
a weird feeling.
Bro, it was like that
shocking.
real. I say, yo, did I just really see what the fuck I just
It was
seen?
like an instant butterfly feeling.
I've been talking all this shit like, I want some real shit to have. Look,
boom.
I'm like,
Now you saw one.
Shit, dog.
I know. That's how I felt when that hand
real
passed.
As hell, bro.
I like everything.
That
Like
shit give me the chills and think about it.
The hair stood up. Like I was like, whoa, what the fuck? Like it was weird. Yeah. But I told Fresh, because the plan is to do the Random Nautica thing that I didn't know about until y'all told me.
Gary. Tell him about that shit.
Gary.
We don't want to go in the middle of Lake Erie.
Yeah, no, that's what I'm about to say.
That's how you know it's real, bro.
I talked to the people.
Telling you to kill yourself.
Saw Paranormal. They can't go.
Okay, I figured.
But I feel like we should make a plan to go soon, like very soon. I'm trying to get this out. Hopefully before Halloween. I would like it for Halloween.
This coming week.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah, it'd have to be like
a few days, like Friday or something.
Yeah, it'd have to be like probably.
Saturday.
Yeah,
It
but
can't be Sunday.
Could be Sunday.
No, it can't be. I going to the game.
Oh, yeah, it had to be Saturday.
That's what I'm saying. That's the only.
Yeah, it had to be Saturday.
Think about Halloween. What Monday?
Monday. Yeah, one of them.
Okay, so
yeah, it had to be Saturday. So don't make no plans.
Damn.
Saturday night.
Got plans. I do, bro. I forgot because it's my people's birthday. You come on Friday. You gotta try to do something.
Me?
Yeah. What?
No, I gotta have Friday.
Oh, I gotta have a Saturday.
All right, we gotta go Friday then. But I don't know if we're gonna have to do it just us then. Well, pause.
Wait, why? What do you mean? Hey,
I don't.
Do it?
Okay, but I'm saying like a camera person. That's what I mean. We're gonna have to do it with just
his phone guy's gonna have to record.
Great. Anyway, well, whatever. Yeah, it'd have to be Friday.
Out,
so I tried that. I'm driving down Skyway by us. It's like, you know, at a big bridge. And I'm like, yo, I'm telling my girl about it. I'm telling her, yeah, me and Fresh about to do it. I guess, like, I heard stories about, like, people found a dead body with this shit. Yeah. Wild shit happens with it. So I'm like, all right, I'm gonna hit that. I signed up, and then you gotta pay money for that extra premium shit you were talking about, the soup, whatever it's called.
Right, for the third level or something.
Yeah, we're gonna have to do it because I'm gonna have to try it. So I hit the button. I was like, I'm gonna see if it, like, how far it goes, because if it's like everyone's 90 miles away, then we're not gonna be able to do it. So I'm driving, and then all of a sudden it blips into the fucking water, dog. In the water. And I told her, I'm like, look, why is the first time it's telling me to go this? And under it says, go as close to the water you can and see what you see.
Go as close as you can.
Mm-hmm. That shit, I'm like, tell me. I'm like, so I text Fresh, like, bro, why is it when I push this button, the first place it tells me is to get in the water and go there? Now I kind of want to get a boat and go and see what's there.
That should have been sweet. We was rich. We could
like
have had
90
boat.
Fucking bodies in that motherfucker. Like, so now I'm psyched. I really wanted to go and do it.
No, that's what I'm saying, bro. It's gonna be some real shit. I feel like we gonna get some real ghostly encounters.
I'm
mad, bro. I ain't even had my dash cam on at the time going through cemetery. I'm like, fuck, bro. Like, it's hard for a motherfucker to believe it, but shit, it's like, all right, motherfucker gonna believe it.
I mean,
bro, that shit was that real. I wish I could have recorded that shit.
That's how I feel. Like, people might not, but I'm here to I don't know if I believe in ghosts, but I can't explain why that hand was like that.
I would call it more so fucking a spirit. I guess in reality, it's like ghost is supposed to be so-called, I guess, made up, right? Because ghost is on cartoons shit. Ghost is the bullshit, right?
They're called spirits.
Is the real shit.
No, a spirit is a ghost, but they call it's like a thing that has two names.
It's the same thing, but
it is the same. They just have two names.
I don't know. Ghost is more so like be made up.
Okay, well, yeah, ghosts are in cartoons and shit like that, but still,
ghost spirits on motherfucking
ghost spirits
on cartoons. They just ghost.
Yeah.
So that's all I'm getting at.
But yeah, we got to do it. We got to do it.
I need my pants to be scared off.
I want to do it.
Like I want to be so scared the pants come off of me. Yeah. And run before I even can run.
I'm thinking we go to 3 spots.
On,
we hit the joint 3 times. We hit the thing. We go the first 3.
Hit it?
You're right.
Everything that come out my motherfucking mouth is hard, nigga.
You're right. That's sounding kind of crazy. We fucking hit the joint hard, and we go to 3 of them, and we'll see what happens.
3 naughties.
And we'll get 3 naughties. I think we should start off, and then we'll go to the 2 supers, see where that takes us.
Yo, and our, subscribers, if y'all want to download the app and y'all do what y'all do, hit us up, let us know how it went.
Yeah, I would like to know.
This shit is real, man. Y'all can look up videos on YouTube. Man, it's been like wild coincidence, like when I was telling you about when they popped up on the same day at a makeshift grave site, though. It wasn't like, it's basically like not a grave site. Basically, like, say if one of your people or somebody get killed on the side of the road, you got the shit on the poles. Yeah. It's like that. It was like a pole just on the road next to a bench. And it was just like the plaque of somebody who died that same day. That they was there years ago.
See, that's why I want to do it.
And they was like thinking like, how the fuck the app bring us here on the same exact day years ago? Like, is this a coincidence or just like just some old?
I would have to see the video because YouTubers be fucking super.
It was like some foreign shit. Like, they weren't even talking English, but it could be fake. Don't get me wrong.
Still, yeah.
No, I ain't saying this because they foreign, they real. I'm just saying a lot of shit be happening more overseas.
You always say that, and it's just not true. Bro,
yes, it is.
It's not.
The motherfuckers is connected to the spirits and the God and all that.
Okay. Anyways,
you know what I mean?
It's not overseas. It's more a spiritual activity over there. Yeah. No. But listen, okay.
Let me clear my throat.
Do you know who Darrell Brooks is?
Oh, my boy DV?
Okay, so that's a no.
How you know I ain't know?
So you haven't heard about anything about, you haven't seen on Facebook anything about his trial? You don't know who this guy is?
Black boy?
Black dude. Bald.
With the braids?
He did have dreads, but they're gone now.
Oh, they gone?
Mm-hmm.
He was like a, wait, don't say that yet. He was like a killer.
Yeah, but how?
He went on a spree, I'm saying.
No.
Oh, okay, because it was talking about another black dude. They was let him free. He was like a Dahmer type nigga.
No, hell no.
Oh,
okay, do you remember the Waukesha Day Christmas Day
what?
parade?
Say it one more time.
The Waukesha
Okay, I thought you. I'm like, what is that?
Christmas Day parade when the guy
Wakasha.
he blew through and ran those people over.
Okay, yeah.
Okay, that's Darrell Brooks.
Damn.
Now
Okay.
Darrell Brooks is currently on trial right now, and my God, it is the most entertaining trial I have ever seen in my life.
Really?
Yes, bro. Better than
He defended himself?
Yes, bro.
Bro, he like
Think
that
of
other dude. Did you see the other light-skinned dude who defended himself? Or is that him?
He's gonna be talking about the same person I was talking about.
No,
but
he got dreads, bro.
Not anymore.
Bro, so this is the same dude who been, his trial been going for a minute then.
Like 3 weeks. It's closing right now.
This is video of this dude who did his own trial too. And this been happening way more than 3 weeks ago.
Okay, well, then we're talking about
he
two
did
different
murders
people.
and shit.
We're talking about two
No,
different
see,
people.
this is not the dude who ran over people. I swear to God,
Okay, I'm telling you about the guy that did run people over.
all I'm saying is there's another nigga like him is what I was saying.
Well, there's a lot of people that defended himself. Dumb fucking move. But before we get to him defending it, because I have a video I would like you to see about how the trial has gone. Darrell Brooks should have been executed a long time ago. This motherfucker, right, has so many, like, surrounding the parade. It was, you see in the video, red SUV. He ended up killing 6 people, not 6 people, not 60. That's crazy. Right. And a bunch of other people were hurt. He's facing over 70 counts, 70 charges on him.
As you should.
6 of them are murder. Murder. So he's facing life in prison. So the fact that he is even representing himself on a case,
I think you got one life, shit, and you know it's taken away from you. You might as well do it.
Oh, that's definitely part of it. Before we get to that,
might as well. It ain't like he can make it any better or worse.
Let's just. I'm gonna just read off why this motherfucker should have been put away a long time ago. 1999. Darrell Brooks is charged with substantial battery in Milwaukee. 2000. Brooks receives 3 years probation in a battery case with 6 months in the House of Correction and dormitory style facility. 0203. Brooks is charged with 2 low-level crimes: marijuana possession, misdemeanor obstruction. Okay, ain't that bad.
Little baby crime.
2005. Brooks is charged with obstruction in Manitowoc County. He later fails to appear in court. Cool. Bench warrant. Light shit. 06. Convicted of statutory sexual seduction after impregnating a 15-year-old girl in Nevada. He is a registered sex offender, which in court he lost his fucking mind when they brought that up. 2007.
He was bad.
A documentary about methamphetamine addiction called Crystal is released. It features an interview with Brooks while he was in jail for that fucking sexual assault case. 09. Brooks is back in Wisconsin, pleads no contest, and is found guilty in an obstruction case. He's sentenced to 2 days. 2010. Charged with strangulation, battery, and criminal damage to property after a woman told police he had shoved her to the ground during an argument and tried to stroke.
Man, that boy need to, he got a temper on him.
2010. Again.
Damn.
Brooks pleads no contest in the strangulation charge and is found guilty. He's sentenced to 90 days. 90 days for strangling a girl. 90 days.
That's it? Should have got a little more than that.
Of course. 90? After all them other shit.
She almost died.
90 days.
Listen, that nigga got on 5 strikes. How the fuck is he even still able to do all this shit and get out? Short shit.
2011. Brooks is charged with resisting an officer in Milwaukee County after trying to flee a traffic stop when he stopped for no seatbelt. The officer says he feared Brooks was going to run him over. It happens a lot.
He was right about that.
2011. His probation is revoked and he's sentenced to 11 months for damn near running over a cop, let's say.
Should have got more for the strangulation.
2012. Pleads guilty in resisting case. Oh, no, that's 37. 37 days. Okay, so the probation, he got 11 months in the strangulation case. Then this one, 37 days. 2012, a sex offender sweep in Nevada finds Brooks had provided false address on his registration. Failing to obey, He posed bail. Then a warrant was issued, and there was nothing that happened there. 2020. Brooks is accused of shooting at a relative and the relative's friend during an argument. No one is injured in the shooting. He is charged with 2 counts of second-degree recklessly endangering safety and 1 count of felon on the possession of a firearm. Transcript initial 15 grand for the bail. Blah 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 blah. Brooks enters a speedy trial demanding a demand in the shooting case. Brooks' attorney argues for lower bail. Brooks is scheduled for jury but cannot proceed. And I'm trying to see where he got. Okay, he gets a stayed sentence of 120 days. Now, he ran up with the blicky. And only a stayed sentence of 120 days.
That's it.
A blicky and a felon with a gun.
After you already 13, 14 years in a criminal crime?
With work release privileges to be imposed anytime in the next 2 years if doesn't make his monthly payments in full. So he did not do time.
This man been getting away with shit, basically.
2021, Brooks is arrested by police in a domestic violence case. A man tells police he confronted Brooks after hearing what sounded like Brooks beating a woman on the other side of the wall in the hotel. He later misses court for that, appears in person with his attorney for the status of the hearing of the 2020 case. It's postponed. November 2nd, 2021. A woman tells that he punched and drove over her leg at the gas station.
Damn, he out here running motherfuckers over. Dude, he is a beast.
Brooks calls a victim in the domestic violence case. He called her. It is the first of several calls trying to get her to recant or take back her account. Right. Okay, yeah. No, Brooks is charged with running over a woman at the gas station, faces count of bail jumping, second degree recklessly endangering safety, resisting an officer, disorderly contact, and battery. Prosecutors looked for bail. He got held on 500 and he was out. And then it leads to... Oh, wait. Nope. I'm sorry. There's more. Police, Brooks is involved in a domestic disturbance and then drives through the... This is where he gets to the parade. He's involved in a domestic disturbance. Right. He's fighting with his girl. That's why he fled, and he was driving through and blew through the fucking parade.
He was running from police at the time?
Mm-hmm.
Right, when he went through the parade?
Yeah. So
dumbass didn't even know it was a parade going on. I could see exactly down there how it happened. Regardless, you ain't justified for shit. Because, bro, running from the police, you already committed crime. From domestic, that's already the starter kit.
So
his rap sheet is long as fuck.
Like I said, he should have been in prison long time ago.
But his rap sheet is like 22 years long.
Strangulation, guns.
Like, it started in 99, bro.
Yeah, and he's been putting in pain ever since.
Every single year.
Damn near.
He probably missed a year, if that. I think you said 1, 2, 3, then it was 4, 5. Then I think he probably skipped from 5 to 11. So he might have had like 5 years of just whatever, probably didn't get caught.
99, 2000, 03, 05, 06, 07, 09, 10, 11, 12, 16.
So 12 was the stretch, 4 years.
20. Yeah, so as long as he was in there, it was 5, or out was 5 years.
Bro, overall, it's about 15 years.
Bro, the longest he was free was 5 years since 1999. This guy should have been locked the fuck up a long time ago. Now, he killed people because he's a psychopath. Yep. So now he goes to court. Now, he's guilty. Yeah, there's no way he's winning it. They saw you run people over on camera, then drive away. There's a music video because he's a rapper, right? Can't forget that. He's, of course, a rapper.
I forgot about that.
Did you hear some of it?
Definitely, no. But I definitely forgot about that.
Okay, well, he's a rapper. And in that rap video, he's got the car he drove through drove through the people in that car. He's standing, like, there's no way he's getting away. So he represents himself. Mm-hmm. Now, think about it like if we'll use him, becomes a lawyer. Mm. And he's a nigga straight from the hood trying to act smart. It is fucking hilarious. objects to everything that's said.
Don't even know what he objected
Objection, leading. It's not. You'll hear the judge be like, it's neither of them. It's either. And he no longer wants to be referred to as Darrell Brooks. That's not his name because he'll refer to him as his client, which is him. So he will not. So every time they read anything, he objects. Anything that happens in the courtroom, he's got something to say. He's been kicked out of court mad fucking times. They put him in different rooms. Think about it as a badass kid in school, right. And the teacher is just trying to maintain order.
Right, and he can't.
He gets put in timeout.
Right.
He built a fort in front of him. Judge is talking to him. He's reading the Bible.
Dude.
And then he's cross-examining, which this is the fucked up part. He drove through these people, and now he gets to ask these questions about something he did to the victims. I didn't like that. Like, watching that was like, this is kind of disgusting. Like, you got the killer asking you questions about how he killed your kid.
Right.
That's fucked up, bro. I didn't like that part of it, but
I mean, that's the whole.
But he's representing himself, yeah, so and then like
trash.
He asks the worst questions. Like they be like, well, I'm gonna show you some of his prouder moments in the courtroom.
Sorry, yes. Overruled. If we just wait when there's an objection. I'm overruling it. It's relevant. It's not leading. The witness's answers may stand.
I mean, yeah, you overrule every objection.
And the jury will disregard the additional commentary made by Mr. Brooks at this time.
Judicial misconduct at his findings.
And which leg was that, sir?
Objection, action, answer.
Overruled. You may answer.
Voy a contestar la pregunta. El pie izquierdo. My left leg.
Did you have to have surgery on that leg?
Objection, leading.
Overruled.
That don't make no sense.
Yeah.
Yes.
Just one?
Dos.
Two.
Dos.
That's not gonna work either.
Mr. Brooks,
You hear him talking shit?
to stop with the commentary.
No, I'm gonna say what I want.
You called this witness. I'm going to take a break right now and excuse the jury and this witness.
That's not fair to the jury. They have a right to hear everything.
All right, here's another.
Courtroom to continue with the willing to abide.
You got kicked out.
I'm giving you the opportunity.
Has not been disruptive.
I've put my findings on the record, sir, and the record stands in that regard. I'm giving you the opportunity, if you can, indicate to this court that you will conduct yourself with courtesy and decorum. Are you willing to do that, sir?
Is Your Honor willing to tell me why I've been held in contempt?
Now, you may recall at the beginning of this trial, back on the
He thinks that when he gets put in that room, he's in contempt of court, but he's not. They're just telling him to just go in that room and shut the fuck up for a little bit so I can get through this.
Some type of situation or altercation between Mr. Brooks and the deputies. Ultimately, though, I think he was taken into the bullpen. He was brought back out, but it was very clear to me that he was upset. I think understandably so, but I needed to make a record of what was being done, including that I have obtained the test result. So there's an accurate
Yeah, this was about, just to add a little context to it, about COVID. And now he flipped out because he wanted the COVID test. Mm-hmm. And then he flipped out because they were going to read the COVID test to everybody else. So now he lost his mind. He got put in the other room to read it out.
Motion that was raised previous. He wanted to complain about. He could certainly do that through the proper channels with the sheriff's department, but just
then he ended up snapping.
Recall in the beginning
to go back to any trials.
Oh, this one was great.
Sell and put on your suit.
He wouldn't want to put his clothes on.
It's my right to do so or to not do so. And at this point, Your Honor, who doesn't know that I'm in custody?
Mr. Brooks, I've had many trials with individuals who were in custody, and when I've talked to the jurors after the conclusion of the case, they had no idea. The whole
Which when you show up to court, you want to look your greatest.
Right.
You don't want to be
No,
trash.
but in a sense, it's like, what does it fucking matter? If this motherfucker want to hang himself, like, they should, the jury, it should show itself. The jury should see this motherfucker obviously don't give a fuck. He don't want to come presentable. He want to represent himself and make himself look like a fool. We know he don't care, no sympathy. It should be easy for them to make a decision. Y'all got to let people, like, it's free will. Let this man be stupid on his own. Yeah, you want to try to help him, but ain't no helping in his situation. He's just done.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? So it's like, I don't know. Only that part. That part, y'all should just let the man, he already hanging himself. Just let him do what he want to do, man. Like,
So, and the judge, I'll explain what I think about the judge.
clothing is not only
So that was about this. So then he got sent back to his cell.
Courtroom.
And do you think now he lost his mind, took his clothes off?
interruptions and disruption with the court. This, of course,
So he got put back in
comes on
timeout.
The recent history with Mr. Brooks. On every day that we have been in court since Monday, he has shown a complete and utter disrespect for the simple rules of civility.
So he lost his mind there.
throwing a tantrum, basically. Grown up tantrum.
There's one.
Like, my nigga, you done, man.
Welcome back to the case.
I feel like maybe his mindset is like, shit, I'm already fine. I do whatever I want. You feel me? They got to deal with him. And in reality, they ain't got no choice. Like, shit.
This is him. This flipping out. This was when was this?
I'm not sure what the terminology for that is, but that's how I would take it. If that's a subpoena.
No, that's not a subpoena. The subpoena is when you actually get the subpoena paperwork by mail, or I don't.
Mr. Brooks, you need to ask a question.
Can I get to it, Your Honor?
No, because you're trying to define something, which would be testifying, which you cannot do at this time. So the jury will disregard his last comment, but go ahead and ask a question of this witness.
You is something else. Wow.
Mr. Brooks, that was
He don't know
inappropriate.
what to say, bro. He know he is hanging. He just
And then watch this one. This one they were fighting, bro.
Crazy.
Limit willing. The state also has the opportunity to present rebuttal because they have the burden of proof. And that is provided with the excerpt from the bench book that was provided to you yesterday. It has the purpose of the closing arguments is to summarize the facts, marshal arguments, focus the issues for the jury. I just talked about the issues that
Oh, he doesn't. He's not. Well, I'll let him talk a little bit.
stating is not proper under the various rules and case law that govern closing arguments.
Again, Your Honor.
What he wanted to do, just to summarize, because he talks terribly, he wants to, in his closing argument, put whatever he wants in his closing and show it to the jury. Not that hasn't been entered throughout the whole trial. He's just going to bring some extra shit and tell the jury about it, that they didn't hear about it. And the extra shit he wants to tell them.
To do what? Prolong it?
No. Just for his closing statement. You can't just during and a closing.
Right.
All evidence has to be presented.
I was just about to say, it ain't gonna be able to be.
He's just bringing shit, and he wants to talk about
not gonna be a
how he was shackled. So she's telling him that it's not relevant to the case, and he's fighting to add it.
Yeah, that makes no sense.
So he starts yelling at her, and she starts yelling back.
It's not nothing that the state has.
I'm not aware of exhibits that the state wouldn't have, that you would have. Everything that's been received, we have a list. So if it's not on trial here.
I will argue that it is.
Your conduct from November 21st of 2021 is what
That
is
hasn't
on
been
trial.
proven.
You may not bring up the way that you've been shackled. It's not relevant, sir.
It's
and if
the
you
truth.
do so, you do it at your peril. But here's the
There
thing:
is
the
no
jury
peril.
is specific.
It's my right,
no,
though.
Let me go. Okay.
It's my constitutional
is-
right. Just
There
like
are
under the
certain
First
things
Amendment,
that
which I
you're-
preserved my First Amendment right when I came in this morning, I also preserved my Sixth
Mr. Brooks,
Amendment right.
Please stop. You do not have an unfettered First Amendment right. That is very clear based upon
What do you
all
mean
the
by
case law.
unfettered? What do you mean by unfettered?
It
I
means
don't.
it is not absolute. It can be restricted.
So the Constitution of the United States can be constricted.
All right.
Okay, so in Darrell's mind here, he thinks that, like, the First Amendment, and a lot of these people, because, oh, by the way, he's representing himself as a sovereign citizen, which is some bogus bullshit that these people that drive around all day just to get pulled over to talk, like, back to the cops,
Right.
they call themselves sovereign citizens. It has not been helpful in any court case in lifetime, but they're sovereign citizens, whatever. So that's why he is making this big deal. And with them, with the First Amendment, literally means the freedom of speech, which is completely untrue. You can freedom of speech is so that if you was enacted, because if you have an issue with something back in the day, you couldn't say, you would be able to voice that issue. Yeah. Freedom of speech does not mean that you can just say whatever you want whenever you want.
Right. And be disruptive to court rules.
And no. And nothing can happen to you.
Right.
You
or like that's like cussing in public.
Yeah.
Like shit like that you can't do.
Like that's just that's not what freedom of speech
No,
is. That means you can just spew whatever you want.
That's what motherfuckers take it as freedom of speech. Meaning. I can yell. I can do whatever. I can disrupt the public.
Right.
No, motherfucker, you still can't just do that.
That's not what the fuck that means.
Freedom of speech is, like you said, bro, being able to say what you want in a calm manner, or fire as a protest, shit like that.
Yeah.
Not just wilding, cussing, profanity. Like you can't. It ain't.
It's not. You can say whatever you want, whenever you want, with no repercussions or consequences. It's just
that's what I'm saying.
That's not what it means.
That's where they got it lost.
So that's what he's saying, that he should be able to say whatever he wants, but it's not how the trial process works. You can't just present evidence in your closing. Like
you talk over a judge, they know that's number one. I mean, everybody know that shit.
Bro,
come on now.
That's
just common sense. Now, you ain't even got to be told that law. You just know not to say nothing when the judge is talking.
Of course. So this motherfucker, right, is fighting with him.
Disrupting court. That's
in another instance.
Put some fees on that boy.
Right.
He ain't even got no money. I wonder how they gonna do that. Because they gonna be charged with something. It's like, what do these families will have to get money from like the state, because they got money for this type of situation. But from him personally, he can't. How could he give anything? You know what I mean? That's why they have. I guess they gotta have this. He just
works it. He works it
in
off,
jail.
man. Yeah,
I guess. But
so
shit.
There's a point in this too that he wants to cross-examine someone. Oh, the prosecutor or
the priest.
No.
Or something?
Oh no, not him. It's a whole different thing. He writes this to examine the Wisconsin plaintiff. That's what he put. The Waukesha plaintiff as someone that he wanted to cross. And they're trying to tell him, you put an entity. You didn't put a person's name. So you cannot do this now. And he was like, well, the Sixth Amendment says I'm allowed to face my accuser. And he keeps doing that back and forth shit, saying, well, everything says the plaintiff, so I just put the plaintiff. And they're like, well, okay, but you enter to the court an entity, not a person's name.
I was just about to say, he not understanding the logic of it.
Yeah, so he's fighting with everything.
Reading shit and just like, oh well, he's not understanding. Like, okay, once you do this, nigga, you can't do that. He not understand. He just like, all right, well, shit. I know the laws, but you not putting them. They not in the right order, my nigga. You already fucked up before you can even use some of the laws, and you not even using them shits in the right way.
Can I just show you how
context, like, come on,
he
man.
talks to the witnesses? He talks to his ex-girlfriend.
Why do he drag people? I think when you know your life is over.
No, I'm gonna get to that.
No, I'm just saying, when you know your life is over, you just have to. I don't know, bro.
Listen to how he talks, bro.
Objection, not relevant.
Oh, by the way, when before he was about to talk to his ex-girlfriend, he's sitting there shuffling through papers for like 10 minutes, like trying to find something. And he's just talking under his breath.
Just, like I said, he doing whatever he wants.
But watch how he does this.
I was drinking Mike's hard beverage.
Well, listen for you, because I can't show it.
Do you recall around what time of the evening it was when you and your roommate arrived at the park?
I do not remember. We left where we were staying A little around afternoon.
Sounds
A little bit around afternoon.
Do you recall?
Okay, one more, and this is the funniest one, bro.
Would it be
He
fair to say
thought-
that
another question.
another
He
roughly
thought he
8
got
seconds of
him.
play from on the video?
The video is very small at that point. It's hard to
Is
see.
it fair to say we don't?
This cop, he's trying to prove that there's no way this cop, he was walking his dog, right? The cop. And he heard the accident and then he heard the car screech off.
Right.
Okay. So he's saying that it was a hit and run. Right. Now, Darrell's like, well, did you go investigate it? And he's like, no, I talked to him. I gave my statement later, like the next day when they asked, when I came into my shift. He's like, well, how'd you know that it was a hit and run? He's like, because I heard the crash and then I heard you drive away. And then he's like, well, I mean, if you didn't investigate, how would you know? Because I heard it. And then he saw something. Well, I don't want to ruin that part. That's the funny part. It's.
Can you explain further? Conclusion
How
for what?
Would it be fair to say that your guess could have been inaccurate?
Could have been.
And you also stated that you saw news reports and the description of the driver on the news. Would that be fair to say?
Yes.
What?
And you made reference to
He's trying to make it out. He told him the next day.
But that's just
And he's like, well, maybe you saw something online and then you thought it. That's.
driver's hair. Would that be fair to say?
In my testimony, yes.
You brought up the hair is what I'm saying. You said long hair. That be fair to say?
Yes.
And you will be able to see hair if you describe the driver wearing a hoodie?
Yes.
You'll be able to see hair and tell the length of the hair.
If it's hanging out of the hoodie, yes.
Well, you didn't say, all fairness, you didn't say it was hanging out of the hoodie. You just referred to the hair.
Yes.
Hold on one second.
Wasn't for certain at that time. Yeah.
When the driver got out, and just to clarify again, who was the driver?
The defendant.
Darrell Brooks.
Darrell Brooks.
Objection, I don't consent to being called that name, and
Mr. Brooks, I'm sorry.
I don't consent to being called that name.
What are we calling?
So noted.
I told you he's not Darrell Brooks anymore.
Who is he? You said.
This question,
He's
please.
just him.
Did you see anybody else get out of the vehicle?
No.
When you went back to check the vehicle, was there anybody inside?
No.
So he actually did go investigate.
On this issue of the white clothing,
Later on, that was in the
can we
meeting.
please show for everybody
I'm saying he said
exhibit number
That
one?
was the next day. Or that was later on. He's talking about when it initially happened.
Yeah, he said he seen the nigga get out the car and all that. That's what I'm saying. He went
When he was
investigate.
walking. Yeah, but when he said it earlier.
Because you said when he heard the shit, he obviously wasn't right there. He wasn't
Yeah,
around the
and then
corner.
he did. That's what
That's
he was
what I'm
talking
saying.
about.
He seen the nigga get out the car. I didn't know he seen it. I'm just
Me, which is
saying.
previously
No,
been
you saw
published.
him. But I'm saying initially, that's what he was talking about.
Right.
You see exhibit number 120 on the screen in front of you?
Yes.
You see the person who appears to be behind the driver's wheel of the red SUV in that picture?
Objection, what is the relevancy?
Overruled, he may answer.
Yes.
How would you describe the color of the shirt that that person's wearing?
Light gray or white?
But anyway, he saw him. So,
Right.
okay. This is my thing about
Especially
this.
everybody have phones out. Like, it's a billion angles from the accident.
This is what he's trying to do. And this is when a dumb nigga
Because what is
tries
he
to
trying
be
to
smart.
say,
This
though?
is what he's trying to do.
I don't get what he's trying to do though.
I'm gonna tell you.
Because if
He wants to fuck this trial up to get a mistrial. That's what he's aiming for. So the amount of times yes, it does. It prolongs the sentencing.
I see what you're saying.
That's what he's trying to do. He's trying to.
That's what remember I was saying. I'm like, what, he's trying to prolong the shit?
So he can go for an appeal process. It's so fucked up the trial was that they would have to give him a fair shot. Like he is attempting to fuck this up, and the judge is doing great by not feeding into it.
Right. No, she keeping it cool.
So that's why when you were talking about the suit, like, why would she care this much? Because she's trying to really lay it out so there's no chance you can misconstrue like she was angry and not trying to have a fair trial. She broke it down. Listen, I've done court cases where people have been in suits and they didn't know. It's not going to know. So that's why she's being this way.
So they won't judge you off of that
at all.
That's what she's trying to say.
So she deals with the shit.
So they would judge you on the way as like, okay, he's out.
No, she's just doing it for on the record.
That's fair trial though. Yeah, that's what
exactly.
I'm saying.
She's going extra.
Looking at somebody in that orange jumpsuit could give them a different idea of a person to make it seem like, well, he looked like a criminal or whatever. You see what I'm saying? It can throw off the jurors and they can have an argument back there.
And if she was just like, well, if you don't give a fuck, then I don't give a fuck. Let's just keep going. It would have looked bad. So she's playing the game. Very smart. Very tolerable.
And she being very
She doesn't hold him.
cool,
And then she
collect.
said, like, all those times he's doing it, she could have held him in contempt where he served time for that.
No.
She's not doing that. All she does is put him in a different room.
She just wanted the trial to be over with. She know he's obnoxious. She knows his game. Exactly. She know he want full control.
Yeah.
He want to show out.
Yeah.
Like he want to prolong this, so she just like she not gonna get out of character
because she knows it's an act. And not this mental illness that everyone's trying to push, which is fucking stupid. She knows it's an act because he wouldn't have been able to represent himself if he wasn't competent enough to do it. Right. The people that diagnose him,
I was about to say,
they don't let that shit slide. So
anytime
they know
you can defend yourself, anything else is thrown out the window. Mental health.
Yeah, they wouldn't let you do it if they thought.
It wouldn't make no sense in your trial because it won't work.
They would not let you represent yourself if you're not competent mentally. So it's all of that. And
best believe they did a test.
This motherfucker thinks she's just about to win the game, and she went against the wrong judge because she's doing her thing, man.
Don't get me wrong, bruh. I can't say exactly what I would do in that situation.
I would never do none of this.
What I'm saying is, I only get, I'm going to speak for the both sides. I can only feel where he coming from. My life is over, right?
Yeah.
Let me get my last little 15 minutes of fame.
Oh, yeah.
You got to think about the world going to know about this.
No, the world's watching. Yeah.
I mean, I ain't going to say he meant to do it.
He knows his life is done.
I ain't saying he meant to do it. It was just like I felt like, I'm getting away from the police, and just somehow it's a fucking parade. I turned down the wrong street.
Bro.
Dumb shit, right?
Did you see the video?
No.
He barreled through him, right?
No, but I'm saying,
then he
stopped. He running from the police?
Then he did it again.
Right. No, I mean, that was...
That's what I'm like, it's...
Yeah. But what, did they say he was drunk or something after that? Was it...
No, he was speeding away from the house.
No, I'm saying, was it any, any drugs, anything in the system?
No, I don't know
was
about
he
drugs.
Just sober,
he was just fleeing,
that? Like, damn.
He was
crazy,
nuts, bro. He's nuts.
I mean, obviously, you look at the rap sheet, so.
But that's what. So he is just gonna make a spectacle because we know what.
Bro. Like I said, he doing anything he could because he know after this,
it's
bro.
Done.
Listen, it's no more freedom at all. Everything is told what to do on the hour, every hour, how it is.
He will block days off doing bullshit.
Yeah.
All day long he'll do
you
it.
Think how it don't feel good to come out your cell to go to a fucking court? Come on, he know he's smart in a way of this, but he wasn't smart in a way of the other shit. But I mean, it don't make sense.
Traveling from jail to court is the most shittiest process in the world.
Not when you know you about to do life.
Well, life is different. I'm saying regularly. Oh my god, you gotta sit in the spot.
But I ain't gonna lie though, when I did that shit, it was better than this. I mean, sitting around there, all the niggas.
Not sitting waiting for the bus to come. That shit was ass.
Yeah, I mean,
but
it was something to do. shit.
Sitting in the tombs waiting for a
But
fucking
man,
bus.
it's
This guy,
sad as hell, man.
It's not
Like,
fucking sad. This
no,
guy is
for him.
pathetic.
I'm just talking about for the families, man. That shit's sad.
Oh yeah.
Think about, bro. It could have been like anybody, just like me and you. We go to parade with our kids and shit. You do shit for your kids. You want them to have fun, see shit growing up, like memories. And the motherfucking come power driving through the motherfucking people.
And now you see him on TV making a spectacle.
Like that could have been anybody,
making a joke, bro.
That could have been you, me, anybody in our family.
Yeah, and you're
Because
turning the
this is just
courtroom into a joke.
Bro, and I ain't gonna lie, today I felt some weird ass way. I don't know why I was in the store. Like, I don't know why. I'm like, damn, what if a random ass like shooting happened? I was like, you know, because we just had that wild shit not too long ago. It's just like, yo, bro, the world is fucked up.
All right, but stay where we
No, yeah, we on it. I'm just saying, like, that was random. It could have been random for me too. I'm just saying, in a random situation, these is random. Like, I'm going out to shop. They going out to have fun. It's like, oh, and bam, somebody get killed.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
you know what I mean? That shit
I
is
have that
wild as
thought a
hell.
lot.
I wasn't getting on like the wild shit. I was just getting on the random situations, getting that saying like, bro, it's like, damn, we just going shopping. We just going to have fun. We just trying to make memories and bam.
Bam, taken away, and then you see this guy making a joke about it.
Just for
That's
example,
the thing.
when PNB Rock, a guy, he made a video. He said he was on out of town on vacation with his kids.
Mm-hmm.
When he was in that store and PNB Rock got killed, he said, hell no, he went back home. He said, damn, this is the first spot they stopped at when they got out of with his kids, bro.
Yeah.
Random, like I said.
Yeah.
And he said, fuck that, we going home. They ain't even finished They ain't even get the vacation at all. He just said, fuck it, we go home, which I would have did too. Like, come on, you go to another state, city, whatever. You go to try to enjoy some shit. You with your kids, y'all going to get some eat, probably y'all been on the road all day. And you see somebody get killed. It's like, all this shit is random. It's like, goddamn, that just let you know, it's like, the world is really just randomly fucked up. That's how it just is. It's like, damn, we want to live. We want to, you know what I mean, create memories with family. But it's like, goddamn. You really had to be on point. I told a person to be on point all the time. And you know what a person told me? I just want to live life. I shouldn't have to. But we have to.
Yeah, but
Look
this
what
type of shit you can't stop.
No, I ain't saying you can stop it, but I'm just saying you gotta just be alert more so. Maybe you could have got out the way.
No.
Maybe, I don't fucking know.
Hell no. Maybe the first row that he hit maybe could have looked quicker, but
all I'm saying is
everyone
just
else
be
is fucked.
aware of shit. Regardless if you can't stop it, it's just to be aware.
I think the part, just the disrespect, is what I
We wanna
don't like.
live and shit, bro.
And you got everyone in America thinking that niggas is dumb again. Because you look at this, look at this ignorant nigger acting a fool in court. And now you take the black race and kick it back another couple.
Yeah, everybody's stupid.
No,
what I'm
ignorant. I'm saying
black,
stupid
white,
is I don't care. It's being ignorant in a situation where kid lost his life.
Oh, all day.
You're being ignorant still. And you know what? I wouldn't even be mad if a white person called Darrell the N-word. I wouldn't give a fuck. I wouldn't give a shit. You know what? I'll be like, you know what, Carl? He is a nigga.
Say it again.
What?
You tell him say it again?
Yeah, say it again. Yeah.
Come on, Carl.
Say it again. Say it
One more
again.
time.
Carl, tell me, what's Darrell? He's a nigger.
Nah. But I feel you though, bro. He is.
Nah, but for real though.
No,
he's a piece of shit.
He's stupid.
But I will say the trial, even though it's sad that what he's doing to y'all families, but I'm gonna be honest, I laughed a couple times. At like the stupidity because I like a nigga that tries to think he's smart but he's not. That's one of my favorite shit.
So bad.
Like he tries to use big words but they don't be hitting.
Well, I ain't hearing not one, but because you watched it, so I didn't.
not that shit. But I watched hours of it.
This is what I heard. He ain't say not one big word, but it just sounded so bad off his objections, but made no sense.
He said no and unvoided.
His
unvoided?
His rights and that made no sense. It was just a lot of not making sense.
Yeah,
he just was not making sense.
Yes,
leading made no sense. Every time he said
now leading when he says that, right? Leading is if you'll be like, yo, bro, I'm arguing with my girl, right? And I was out last night, but I told her I was with you. So I'm like, yo, remember that time when I called you, right? And I told you that I was going to your crib? That's a leading question.
I know exactly what it is, but that wasn't it.
No,
the question was, okay.
They asked him, did you see a he said color shirt.
Or the leg part. They was both. He just said leading.
No, he did it every time. Yeah. But go ahead.
About the leg part. All right, bam. What's the leg? He said 1, 2. All right. He said, bam, was that leg Did that leg need surgery? Leading. What?
Yeah.
How does that make sense?
Yeah.
If you telling me which leg was injured, we tell you the leg. We say 1, 2, whatever, 2. Now we actually did you need surgery? How is that leading? We know that you fucked up a nigga leg. We just trying to figure out what was the cure for it. Did we need surgery or was it able to just go rehab? Like what was the cure for this?
Bro, one of them was
that don't make sense to say leading. So he just come on, man.
They asked
I
him,
just feel like he read some shit, figured out a couple things, and went to court.
and knew a couple
And
big
thought
words.
he knew that, oh, I'm a lawyer now. Nigga, you're not putting it together the right way.
He's probably happy he gets to play a lawyer.
You read the right things. You just didn't put them together right.
He's not reading anything right.
Yeah.
No, if you watch them for as long hours of it, bro. I'm at work listening to this nonsense.
He just sound bad.
And he'll be like, they'll ask him, like, what color shirt did you see? He'll be like, objection, Your Honor, speculation. He'll just be blurting words out. And I like it. You know,
so,
it's just,
okay, because I don't know. I probably did know, so recap me. So what happened at the end of the shit? Did
I don't know.
Arrest him out the car? Out his own car?
Yeah.
This is
over, bro.
This is why it's so bad, because it's like, you trying to overrule shit for people who seen you in a car that you got caught in. For people who seen you with a hoodie that you got caught in. For people who, this all this shit that's,
yeah.
It makes no.
That's why he knows.
Honestly, bro, that's why I don't understand. It's like, okay, yes, we all need to have fair trial for shit, right?
Yeah.
But when niggas is just like full guilty, what is the point of trial?
It's not.
I don't know what
There's
is the
no
point.
point
What
to
do we
trial.
talk about?
Nothing.
What do we really talk about?
You were going away. You were
Bruh,
going to
my
the
point.
slammer.
You slayed a whole school, church, etc.
Church, a parade, yeah.
No, I'm just saying general people now, not just him.
Oh, all right.
I'm talking about for people who just go to trial, because everybody got a trial, right?
Mm-hmm.
What is the point? Niggas is full blown guilty.
Yeah.
I feel like they just want to go to trial to talk shit. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Stabbed them in the throat, drug them back to the
Just
backyard.
to see if they have a chance.
No, think about it. You gotta think, when you do some wild shit, guess what you making? National television, the paper.
Yeah.
People love that, bro. To them, it's like, yeah, I'm going to jail for life, but I made a legacy, which is not a good one.
No.
I don't know what type of. I don't like those. You know what I mean? I don't want to be known for being a killer and going down for life. Like, what the fuck? If anything, I want to be a killer who survived and be out here eating and chilling.
Well, to put a bow on it.
Put a bow on it.
Darrell Brooks trial for everybody. Watch something else. Watch this shit. It's about to be over. He's about to be gone. Watch him be not guilty on all charges.
So I got a wild story for you, B.
All right.
Ready? Okay, so I can't say his name because I don't know how to say it. He fucking
Okay.
foreign nigga, Chinese, right? So bam, and he a cannibal.
Oh my god. Okay, yeah.
You heard about him?
Yeah.
Vice and all that?
Yeah.
So he grew up with the fascination of wanting to eat people. And it started from, seeing bras on magazines and seeing like beautiful women. And he would just see them and look at them like, damn, we wonder how they taste.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? I think he said he was starting to do it when he was little. You know what I mean? I guess he started on dogs or whatever, and then he didn't really like that shit, so he wanted to try humans. And then he was trying different humans, so it was like he would try like blondes, then he would just be on straight Asians. He would just do it. He had his different times, bro. He was cutting off like the boob, different type of bodies and different type of parts of the body tasted better to him.
I think dude ate his roommate.
I'm
or
not
his,
sure.
his college sweetheart or something like
I'm
that.
not
He
sure.
ate something for his college.
Yeah, but he was eating everybody in his circumference. Shit, so he was just eating them up, and he was a porn star.
Yeah.
Okay, so you know
He
exactly
started
what I'm
going
talking about.
famous.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So he was a porn star, and he was actually telling some of the women about it himself. Like, and they was like, the one girl actually stayed with him.
Yeah.
And she was like making him like do it less and less. I swear to God, he was doing it less and less as he started fucking with her. But it was so crazy that he never did jail time.
Yeah.
He just he's still living his life to this day, y'all. And he just like he said, whenever he get the urge, he just like he do whatever. I can't exactly say what he do now when he get the urge. And not
I'm trying to
do it.
see
But yeah,
what
that's
he
him
ate.
right there. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm trying to see who he ate. I thought it was his fucking roommate or something like that. But yeah, the story is fucking nuts. If you want to hear more about it, go on Vice and watch the doc.
Man.
It's insane.
I know you heard of the fucking the Truman Show, right? It was a movie.
Yep.
So it was something like that, but in real life that happened in Hong Kong. I think.
Okay.
Yeah. So it was a guy, you know, can't really pronounce his name, you know their names are, right? So he signed up for some shit, and he was thinking it was gonna be like a game show type of situation where he was gonna win something, and it was just gonna be that.
Oh, I know what you're talking about.
So when they took him, they put him in a room, and they had him in this room, bro, and they didn't let him out. They stripped him butt naked.
This is the $1 million joint. He won like $1 million off of it.
I don't know. He ain't win shit. He just became a legend.
I think he won money.
I don't know. I didn't see that at the end. The only thing at the end, it was just like he became a legend for Hong Kong, and everybody loved him.
Yeah.
But he never knew he was getting recorded, y'all, and he was butt naked, and he was like starving them for weeks, and they was giving him different tasks to do, and he kept like beating the task, and they was gonna let him go, but he kept winning.
Yeah.
So they kept coming up with more and more shit. He was just getting smarter and smarter doing it.
He was in there for like years, bro.
Yeah, no, it was like they said 15 months. But and then one time they let him out the box, right? Because they always had him like in the box in the little room. They let him out the box. They took him out to like a little amusement park. They fed him all good food. They made it seem like he was about to be free.
Yeah.
Then they locked his ass back up again. So now he like, what the fuck? He going crazy. Everybody watching this shit around. Like,
yeah, it's streamed live.
Yeah,
Yep.
he was streaming live. They even made it a 24-hour stream, and he didn't even know he was cooking. He was doing all type of shit. He was talking to the stuffed animals. They had this man fully insane.
I just heard that story the other day about it. I was listening to it.
So now after all that shit, they finally let him free. He became a hero, which made no sense, but he became a hero, and now he like a activist. He talked to people about the shit. Like now he one of them type dudes. He got his shit together, you know what I mean? He living good. But that was some real torture.
No, that was a weirdo shit.
bro.
I would like to see a movie about that.
Yeah, but that was like real torture.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was like, wow, bro.
Imagine getting caught in that situation.
Yeah, you signing. That's why I don't sign up for shit. Like, I look at it and be like, yo, I want to do that.
I don't want to be kidding.
But imagine that. You sign up for a game show. They like, all right, well, come with us, this and that. And you go to some wild ass shit, bro. And you just end up stuck. You stuck, bro. I seen a movie like that the other day. They went for a game show and it was all a setup. Matter of fact, that punk ass Jeepers Creepers shit. It was like a setup. And they was these two people. They picked their name. They act like they win some shit. They put them in the car and take them to a fucking weird ass house, and that's where Jeepers Creepers at.
Oh,
it's
they
like
did,
you
yeah,
think
they did
you
that a
about to
couple
win
times.
something, but
That
no, it's
Halloween
some fake shit. And man,
remember Busta Rhymes?
Yep.
Yeah, they did the same shit.
Yeah, exactly. Some shit
yeah.
like that. But you know Michael Myers in there, or
Yeah,
you know
yeah.
Jeepers Creepers in there waiting for you. Like, come on now.
Corn shit. Yo, we got some reignited beef. Pause. Joe Budden and Maul back at it, attacking shit. Okay.
Word.
Maul and Rory got their own pod they've been doing.
Okay.
They had Sci-Hi the Prince, rapper, on it. And at the end of it, Maul made a comment because he was talking about robbery or whatever. And Maul made a comment saying, oh, I know how that feel. Referring to Joe.
Right.
So then Joe Budden responds to the to being called a thief.
On the camera from his own show.
Oh no, he from his own show. He responded. Let me just play a little bit of it. I think it's only like 2 minutes or some shit like that. Where is the response? All right, here we go. You listen? You in? All right.
Whatever you say. How is Joe gonna respond to this on the podcast? Are we getting dirty white?
Jump the gun. Here we go.
I know Chiggs is in.
Oh, this is what Maul said.
Smooth. So you know what I'm talking about. Make sure you guys go check it out on Rory and Maul's podcast YouTube page or Spotify page. Sci-Hi, Maul, and Rory took a little diss back at Joe. Here's a clip.
I was dealing with old boy. He's super headstrong, but
yeah.
And I'm proud of y'all too, man. By the way, I'm proud of y'all, bro.
Thank you, man.
Because I know it's you know, I deal with a nigga like Ye. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. That's my guy. But I know people be headstrong, and y'all the same way. Y'all was dealing with old boy. He's super headstrong, but if you keep pushing forward, you know what I'm saying? You make your own path. You do your own thing. And Holmes, Home. you know what it is with me and you, bro. You know, any day you feel like you can rap better than me, you know what I mean? That you've been telling everybody. I put my.
He's talking about Joe.
You rich enough to accept it, but you ain't accepted it.
Yeah, he stole enough. Yeah,
because you
He
know.
stole enough.
Yeah,
So that's what, so then Joe Budden responded like this.
Rory and Maul.
To my from you. To my very next statement. Maul. Not only did I not steal from you, you have never had anything worth me stealing from you. No matter how many new beginnings you start, and no matter how many of these new people you get around, some of us know you. That would be me. So please stop spreading these lies. You've never had anything for me to steal from. That's not the nature of this relationship. This is some sick role reversal shit going on. And I'm not mad at nobody else calling me a thief. But you can't call me no fucking thief. No, I will not have it. You've never pulled your own weight.
Damn.
The first never meant nothing to you. It's never been like responsibility.
The first never meant nothing to you.
Your own shit. It's always been another around to help you do it.
There's been another nigga that helped
This
him.
is not Joe specific. Stop putting smut
like that.
Yeah, that's so Joe didn't like that. Now for the people that quick synopsis
for some shit that they ain't even really say too much about.
Synopsis. How you fucking with it? The word.
It's all right.
What does it mean? I'm asking you. Damn. Okay. Quick story synopsis.
Okay, that means a story.
Joe Budden podcast had a whole. Rory, Maul, Joe Budden. They split. Joe Budden went his way. Maul and Rory went together because Maul and Rory found out that allegedly they weren't getting paid the percentage they agreed to. Right. So they said, "Let me see the accounting." And Joe Budden said, "Oh, I'm going to show you some roundabout bullshit that shouldn't look like crazy." He sent in an email of a little bit of breakdown. They're like, "Please give me the rest of it," and they wouldn't, so they left. That's why he's saying he's stealing. So then Maul responds, and Maul, usually, you know what I mean, Maul's the cool, chill guy. Dog, he went off. He ain't like that shit. That whole, like, there's been, Joe Budden said that in the first response after the breakup, that Maul was stealing belts and didn't have no money. And that detergent. That was what it was.
Made him out as
a broke nigga. He was like, you were stealing detergent, not belts. Stealing laundry detergent from in the crib. And he ain't like that. And this part where he said you always had a nigga around me, nothing mean. He ain't like that shit either. So then, here we go.
Chigs is in here recording.
Now, outside of the normal shots they would throw at each other during their podcast, Maul recently joked around when they had Sci-Hi me a thief. It should not more mature approach. Basically saying, Maul, this ninja saying he's a liar and a thief.
That was the tweet.
Cool though. And then somebody tweeted Maul saying, Parks, Parks, Parks. Maul responded saying, Parks knows. Now, I'm not sure if Maul...
And this is Maul's
smooth
verbal response.
Anybody on Spotify or anywhere podcast, here's a clip.
About, our former podcast and our former business partner. I don't want it to keep going back and forth. Well, yeah. I don't want it to keep going back and forth. Seeing things being said and, there's more lies being spewed. Obviously, more emotions are coming out. I'm starting to see how people really feel and felt about me. And it's funny because, before any business is in play, before any money is in play, like, people never disrespected me. And I've been disrespected by who I thought was friends, some people who I even considered family, all as a result of just having a better situation financially in life. More money coming into play, more money being
Maul.
And I'm not going to play the back and forth thing, right? I'm not going to play that. But as Rory and I have said before, there comes a time where you got to stop letting these narratives be pushed and be spread. And the truth is the truth. The truth will always remain the truth. And, I'm still at where I was a year and a half ago. Just show the accounting. I'll shut the fuck up forever. I'll apologize on my platform for calling you a thief. I'll apologize on my platform for calling you a liar. Show the accounting. In fact, I'm going to step beyond. Show the taxes paid out. Because I know the games you can play when it comes to accounting. You can't
talk about it.
See, that's real proof.
Show the taxes paid out.
Right, but you can't do that. Bet Joe make an excuse.
I'll go on his platform and let him reveal. the accounting and the taxes. Let's do that. Let's not play this back and forth game. You know, I don't know nothing about the first of the month and do all these things.
Now, the reason he said that is well, hold on. Then last one,
because that make it more simple. If we could just pull out the proof, then we ain't got to do the back and forth.
No, Joe Budden responded to that. Show the proof.
Right now,
you ready for this?
Wife beater Joe.
This is the last.
Why don't I what? Show the accountant. Why don't I show the accountant? Because my feelings were. Why would I be showing the accountant? My feelings are.
I'm gonna mind my little business.
No, because hold on.
I don't want to do none of that, bro. I'm good. Yo, Alabama was number what? 3?
Somebody who I considered a friend looked me in the face and said, "You're stealing from me."
And you said what?
And I said, "No, I'm not." And then they said, "Show me all the paperwork from 2015." I did that.
He did not.
Self audit. I did that. Then I provided all these things. If you still think whatever you think at that point, what the fuck you want me to? And then he's saying whatever he's saying, which is show me the paperwork, show me your taxes. Am I in the Matrix? Maybe I have a bad understanding of this. You accused me of stealing.
This is a good trick he tried.
You got to be shitting me.
I never had.
So that's the thing. He's saying you showed you the burden of proof lands on you. You made the accusation. You have to prove it. Well, the reason they're in this is because they don't. You didn't give them the accounting.
My point.
They don't have the accounting. So how can they show it?
Access, not them, obviously.
Yeah. So that was a nice little movie try, but it just didn't. It fell flat for me.
It just don't make no fucking sense.
So yeah,
you just a fucking dirtbag, my nigga, and they end up coming up on top. So it's like it is what it is. Getting more from what you was given.
He should just.
So it's like, bro, it's like karma is a real fucking thing.
Yeah.
Don't get me wrong. That shit is real as fuck. If you don't want to call it karma, just call it life then. Shit, same fucking difference. Because, man, them boys came up and making more than they was making with the nigga. So they was better off without him. Like, fuck that nigga. He's a dirtbag, and it was meant to happen the way it fucking happened.
Dog.
Nigga, listen, it was so crazy because I just seen a video with Chameleon there, right? And he was saying about the counting shit and all that and how about people taking the money and doing like little slick shit. So he said he ended up going to find Jay-Z auditor, hired the nigga and they said that, all right, this is what it's going to be. I'm going to take a cut, and I'm going to go through your shit, and I'm going to find out if some fishy business going on. We're over $600,000.
Jesus Christ.
Over $600K. Hitting away from him. Took it all over the place. They got that back for that man. Do you see what I'm saying? This is the same shit what Job was probably fucking doing. If they would have went and paid that real bread and got an auditor, regardless, they left and still did them and got good. But if they would have paid an auditor and went and really checked every fucking thing from the time, like 15, nigga.
Well, this is what happened. They sent over an invoice, and then their lawyers ran through it or whatever, and the shit was missing $400,000.
Yeah, I bet.
And they were like, "Oh, it was a mistake."
So what do they do about that now? They just like said, "Fuck it," type shit.
Yeah. Well, and this is the thing.
Like, is they taking legal action?
I don't think so. Like, but this is the thing, right? Because people are like, "Oh, if it was true, you would sue him. Why wouldn't you sue?" Maul said publicly, "I am not taking my niggas to court. No, that shit is whack."
No, yeah, it is.
So
I ain't gonna lie, me in that situation, I probably would just say fuck it too and just like
if I robbed
I would
you,
just let the nigga like whatever, bro.
We made millions.
We businessmen. I can't kill you. I can't just. All right. We ain't about to take it to the street.
We're millions. No, we made millions.
You in a different class.
Would you let? And I took money from you. Found out that I took $400,000, and you have money.
Right.
Like let's say $10 million,
right?
And you found out that I took $400,000.
Right.
What would you do? You wouldn't take me to court.
Probably wouldn't.
I wouldn't either.
I just would cut you off.
Yeah, me too.
Literally, I would just be done. I'm like, I ain't fucking with this nigga.
That's how I'd be
because
too.
I think your mental is, all right, I got a better deal. You not really, it's like what they would call petty, right?
Yeah.
In a sense, it's like, well, shit, I'm out. The other motherfucker think, well, it ain't petty, it's money.
They just signed a $10 million.
It's true. It's your money, you are owed that shit. But to go through the process, it wouldn't even be worth it. The lawyers you got to pay to get that money back.
Mm-hmm.
Now you really getting by probably $1.75, $1.50. You could have let him keep that.
Not worth it.
My point, you could have, man, we ain't got to do all that. And like you said, we different. We ain't about to take the shit to court. It ain't like, bruh, it is what it is.
I don't ever want them people in my business at all, anytime.
Bruh, it's not worth it. That's really more of the point. Now, if it's some meals, that's different.
Oh, yeah.
But this is like, bruh, like I said, when you break that shit down, it's not $400.
Mm-hmm.
This is just how much they took for you. Now we got to figure, the nigga I got to pay who found it.
Yeah.
The court fees.
Yeah.
Ain't nothing free.
Well,
nothing
court fees you could probably get him to pay for because they won.
shit
But
free. He gonna take the most.
The lawyer is gonna be a
take
lot
all
of
your
money.
money.
The lawyer is gonna be a lot.
You forgot taxes, right? Yeah, I mean, that bread ain't taxed. That's just missing. So that bread has been taxed. That was taken.
Yeah, it's not worth
now you got to tax that. Like I said, you at about $1.35 now.
That's the Joe Budden. Those people that follow him are like, well, if it was true, they would
Some
take.
things ain't. And you got to think, bro.
It's not like
the nigga don't want to continue a relationship with a nigga they already don't want to fuck with. So now I gotta keep seeing you, of course. Bro, we done.
Yeah, no.
You see what I'm saying? We
It's not
just
worth it.
done, bro. Like we done. I ain't got time to continue whatever it was. You just a shady nigga.
That defense
That's
is so
whatever.
trash.
Yeah.
That long. Well, sue me. Okay, shut the fuck
bro,
up. Again,
like,
I'm gonna say
you just, like,
Maul and
you a
Rory.
dirtbag, you a shady ass nigga, bro.
I just the Joe Budden for me.
Know how
It
the
just
niggas that's with him feel. Like, bro, is
Yo,
y'all
he
brainwashed?
he said to Rory and he said to Rory and Maul that he can get one of or both of them for half of what they were paying the Rory and Maul.
Yeah, and look at that. And I bet did them niggas hear that shit?
Of course.
And what they doing?
No, they're just sitting right there. Cause they're making good money, but it's
bro. That's the thing, bro. It's like.
Now look at the podcasts that
Obviously,
were
it's probably
around.
more money. Obviously, they was making wherever they was at before they got with this.
Joe Budden Network. It was Joe Budden Podcast under the Joe Budden Network. They had all these other podcasts. I think 2 or 3 of them. All of them are gone. Again, those got fucked. One of them accused him of sexually harassing her. Olivia Dope, never mind.
Oh yeah, I remember.
Olivia Dope. They sexually harassed her.
Shorties, right?
Yeah, they had 2 podcasts, 2 girl podcasts,
yeah.
and none of them are around anymore.
Yep, I remember.
Everything around
videos
them
that he
is
was all
bad.
aggressive with the shorties and shit. Like, but you already know. Obviously, his history shows, bro. Bro, but it was
Allegedly, I'm not going.
How is it alleged?
Because he was never convicted.
All right.
He just got a lot of charges.
I mean,
he got a lot of charges, but he was never convicted.
These were situations with females who was in love with this man. Yeah, they went to the cops at first, but then think about it. They don't want to see that man in jail when it come down to it.
I know, but we got to
how
be
it
fair. He was never convicted.
His shorty, Tahiri, she came out. She said it all.
A couple of them did.
So what, we just telling them, allegedly he hit you? Come on, bros, we doing that shit?
He allegedly did.
No, I'm saying, we telling the bros they lying? Is that what we doing?
I don't want to.
That's what I'm saying.
But I gotta say allegedly because he was never convicted.
The shorties they shouldn't be where they shouldn't be. If what happened to you,
I would never say that shit.
That's the same type of difference. If a shorty, I'm not saying everybody's truthful, but I'm just saying, come on, bro. These is motherfuckers he was with, like they're in their marriage. Bro.
Esther Baxter. What he did was, this is what he said publicly.
They say he put his hands on them. They lying. He had drug problems, my nigga. Everybody know Joe history.
Did. But she had. They were
drugs
fighting,
will
right?
make you do something you ain't doing. Your
Esther Baxter was throwing electronics all around the room, flipping out because they were fighting, right? So Joe Budden went to Breakfast Club because to explain the situation. This is Hi Joe.
Okay.
Hi Joe went to the Breakfast Club to explain the situation because Esther Baxter posted a picture of an aborted fetus in the toilet. And I believe the picture was fake, but it was because she had lost the baby.
But how is that possible, though?
Well, listen, she lost the baby. Okay. She had a miscarriage because of the assault that happened.
Because I don't know, but like if you have a miscarriage, is it like right there? Is it ready to come out type shit?
It depends on where it happened. Like,
no, I'm saying she had to push that motherfucker out as if it's a regular baby, right? When you had to do the same process or do
not in that term. Like
don't get me wrong, I don't know. Well, like they cut her open.
No, it happened. Just sometimes. Well, it doesn't matter. Miscarriage.
I'm just saying, I didn't know.
It come out. It can be discharged. It's
right.
Man, yeah, but this one, she said that he went up there to explain the situation, and how he explained it was that he did not sit on her stomach.
Right, I remember
he sat under her breast.
Yeah, which made no sense.
So
what's under her breast though, bro? Because I just want to ask you. I don't know.
I think a stomach, but that's just me.
I mean, it's not funny. It's
not.
It's more
funny,
so we just laughing
but the
more
response,
about
the response,
exactly. Yeah,
not the situation.
No, hell no.
So, but it's all alleged. He was never convicted.
What? Yes, I remember that shit. Damn.
He said he sat under her breast.
It's not convict, but you.
And he said all the reason I said that is because I was sleepy. So all I'm saying is we can't say he is one of these people. Okay. It's all alleged. But the Olivia Dope situation, he did admit to that he shouldn't have done that. So
I mean, at the end of the day,
but all I'm saying is the motherfucker's toxic. Everything he touches is ruined.
He's just a snake.
He does come off as a snake.
Obviously, somebody gonna fuck with him, right?
Maul and Rory brought up another person that he robbed.
People be different for other people sometimes. Snakes is good to some people sometimes.
Everybody, so everyone
they may still snake them in a way, but they give more good than they would to anybody else, right?
Yeah. After that came out,
he robbing these boys, but they know he robbing them, so they just cool with the rob because it's better money than they was making before.
After they robbed. Now you got me saying it. They said that Joe robbed. People were coming out of stories about Joe robbing them. Like one dude, because Maul brought up one company. I forgot what the name he was. He's like, go find him and he'll tell you the story about Joe robbing him. And then dude came out on the woodwork and was like, he still owes me an album. He still owes me this. And he just cut off communication. Joe's been a slimy scumbag his whole entire life. So this is no different. Everything he ruins. Fucking everyday struggle, right? He made a dope show with him and Academics. We'll never take anything away from him. Everyday Struggle was a dope hip hop show. One of the best. It's going down in history, no doubt. One of the best shows. But
both of them boys?
He sold the show. The show was under Complex. So now you are employees of Complex. Right. In Joe's brain, because he made the show, that means he should be privy to everything they were doing. Right. So when Complex would broker a deal for him and get an ad deal, Joe didn't want to do it. So Friday they would have an ad deal. So Joe didn't work Fridays anymore because he felt like he should be getting a big percentage of the deal because of his show.
So he was getting a percentage, just not as much.
He was getting paid, but he wasn't getting as paid as he thought he. But
that is the whole thing.
You sold the show to Complex.
But I was about to say, but that's the whole point of working with people is for them to work with other people, for you to cut off what they making as well. Everybody had to make some fucking money.
And when they own the show, they're gonna make the lion's share.
Regardless if you came up with it, obviously you put this company behind you because they have more money,
right,
to push the shit.
Barstool allegedly,
that just only makes sense.
They just signed Gilly and Wallow for like $100 million.
But everybody keeps saying there was no numbers put out there. I don't know, but congratulations to them.
Irrelevant.
It
but
don't
my
matter,
point,
the number.
the number doesn't matter, but it's over $1 million or $1 million or plus.
Barstool is popping.
That's what I'm saying. But they got that.
Top dogs.
Barstool is going to make more money,
and they have the top info. Them niggas be on.
I don't watch Barstool. Let me be honest. I don't watch that shit.
I only see it on Instagram. Where else can you see it?
Probably on YouTube.
I only see it on Instagram. They be having some good
Barstool's
shit.
huge. It's a podcast. It's a lot of shit. It's mad podcasts.
I only ever seen it on Snapchat.
Call Her Daddy got
Snapchat.
$60 million.
Who?
It's a podcast. Call Her Daddy. It's one girl. Wow. She got $60 million from Barstool. Yeah. Or they were going for the Barstool deal, but Spotify.
Sign the low lights for
no.
1.5.
I don't want to fuck that story up. They were with Barstool. They left and got picked up for $60 million by Spotify.
Damn.
But anyway, my point is the company is always going to make the most money. So for Joe to ruin the show that was amazing, just because it's fucking Joe being Joe.
Backing you. Why wouldn't they make the most money?
Yeah,
they
it's
put
retarded.
most money forward. Stupid.
He's
motherfucker.
a moron. Yeah, but
that makes all the sense.
And then he ran on. It's for the creator.
Obviously, that's more money for you. You get money from what already y'all signed for. Then whatever deals they getting with other people, that's just extra bread. So why are you complaining? He's just a greedy motherfucker. Bro, it's like his way or no way. And now look at him, bro. He's like in a situation where
he won a whole campaign.
Joe could have really been
the podcast could have been great. Exactly. It was. Him, Rory, and Maul I listened to that show.
I remember you always talking
every week. I will not watch.
I remember you always was telling me about that shit.
I fuck with that show heavy. Like back in the day, I'll name this podcast later. I've been watching it since then. Then I watched it transition. Even when everyone's like, oh, Joe Budden podcast, I still fuck with it. I love that show. But then he ruined it. Joe was Joe.
I mean, good things always come to an end, they say, right?
With him, yeah.
I mean,
with
in
him,
general.
everything about it, like he ruins everything.
Everything in general.
And then he thinks it's everyone else's problem. It's wild. Because then he ran with the whole, creator, you got, look how Complex treated me, man. I'm the creative. I brought the show. My nigga, you just, look what you did to your people,
greedy,
bro.
He want to feel like
you just robbed your people.
And he want to feel like nobody helped him. He did it all on his own.
Yeah.
It's like, bro, give these boys credit.
It's fucked
I mean,
up.
at the end of the day, you got to. Because if that wasn't the case, you wouldn't have got 2 more other niggas. You'll just keep doing it by yourself,
Fact.
right? But
Oh,
you're
he
not.
but
No, but if you brought other 2 niggas on,
yeah.
it wasn't just to throw it in these niggas' faces because you actually know you can't do it by yourself. The numbers ain't going to be right. They still ain't that right.
They still get decent, but it wasn't
decent,
like
but
how it was.
All I'm saying is, bro, by yourself, they going to get even less.
Yeah.
So, I mean, if you ain't got 2 other opinions, my nigga, you just ain't, you decent by yourself. You ain't all that. So, just accept what you got. Be grateful for that shit. You done lost 2 good boys who doing their thing. Congratulations to them more than you. And it's just like, man, you a sucker. No, he a sucker, bro.
No, you're right. You're right.
You a sucker, bro. That is some sucker shit, bro.
Nah, he did some
like,
fucking.
these is like, yo, dogs. And you really shit on them like that. You really basically taking money out their pockets. Niggas, everybody got a mom to feed. I don't give a fuck if they got kids or not. They motherfuckers got mamas. Whoever, everybody got somebody they close to they taking care of or want to take care of. So what the fuck? You taking away from these boys. It's shady as hell. And you trying to hold it behind their back.
Joe, you fucked up again and your response was ass, B.
Isn't he always fucking up?
Fucked up again.
So, bro, have you heard about the accident with the 6 teens that got killed in a stolen car?
The 16.
It was 6 teens.
Oh, 6
teens, like teenagers.
Okay, all right.
So supposedly, I guess it was like so what I heard was a TikTok Kia challenge. I guess you ever heard of Kia Boys?
Nope.
They in Buffalo now too, right? So what the Kia Boys is these Kia cars. They're easy to steal. You can literally use your iPhone charger to start these cars. You can pop the shit off and put the charger piece on there and start it, right? It's that easy. So they was even doing it in Buffalo. They doing it all in different states. Right? Some young boys got caught in Buffalo. So it was these boys, they stole a car, and I guess it was a group of them. They was driving, speeding, and they ended up crashing.
In Buffalo?
No, this ain't Buffalo. I'm just saying.
Oh, this is car crash that killed 4 teens is linked to a Kia challenge. Buffalo police say.
Oh, it is Buffalo. I didn't even fucking know. That's crazy. Let's read the story. I didn't even know it was in our town. I just know it was 16. I ain't read on it. I just seen the title.
All right.
Damn, that's crazy.
A fatal car crash that killed 4 teenagers has been linked to a popular Kia challenge on TikTok. Buffalo police say that 6 people were in a stolen Kia Sportage vehicle that crashed just before 7 a.m. on Monday.
Yesterday.
3 of the victims died at the scene, and the 4th died at the hospital. And I can't read it anymore.
It ain't gonna let you read no
Nope,
more?
it's locked.
Because you gotta pay for that
Yep.
shit.
So,
Oh no, go to WIVB. Because obviously it's our shit, so we can see it for free. Go to WIVB.com. We can go to crime and we can be able to see the whole shit. Yeah. So we'll be able to read it there. There you go. Monday morning.
challenge walks people through the steps of how to start certain models of Kias and even Hondas without having a key. In most cases, people just need a screwdriver and a USB cable. Says that it's very concerning because it makes people a target for theft. Tondawanda says a few things drivers can do is prevent their cars from being stolen. Jesus. The police have not set up this online challenge, played a role in Monday's crash, but it could have. It's just, I didn't even know this was a fucking thing.
Yeah, they call it Kia Boys.
And they just walk up the cars, huh?
They can break in them. They pull a gear shift thing down, and they put the charger piece on the fucking like starter piece, like the turn thing, and they just start the car that easy. Like they say, you even use a USB.
Life of a Kia boy.
I can't believe you never heard of that shit.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, they be doing all this wild shit with them, fucking up people's cars. Look, crashing. Bruh, because they stolen, bruh.
They just be crashing into people?
They still on. That was just.
So they're okay.
This is all young boys, obviously. These is kids doing this shit. These are all literally kids. I don't know how they found out how to do this shit, but How else do people find out about shit? I don't know.
Life of a Kia boy.
So yeah, bro. Some young boys got stripped. They got stripped butt naked damn near in Buffalo. Some dude put out a pistol on them. They was trying to steal his car. He caught him. But they doing it out here. I guess like you said, 14s got killed out here, man. It's like these little kids, man. And it was a young girl. Matter of fact, it was a young girl in there with him. I don't know if it was more than one girl.
Why? So they're just whipping around in other people's Kias.
Yeah, because they easy to steal.
Holy shit! With a flash drizzle.
So a girl that I don't know, I just know of. I know she live in the town. She was saying how her car got stolen. Guess what she got? A fucking Kia.
That's
so
crazy.
She was in her house chilling. She said she was about to leave to go out and do something. She come outside, her car is gone. Bro, it's that simple,
Don't
bro.
get a Kia, bro.
I don't even, you know me, I'm a fast car. They gotta have some technology. Fuck with mine. See, they ain't in Detroit. Detroit, they got the motherfucking devices that unlock your door, start the bitch up, all type of crazy shit. But
okay,
bruh, shit is wild.
Listen, we can pretty much say R.I.P. to our boy Kanye West.
You think so?
Oh, it's over.
No, I don't think so. Nah, I doubt it.
He stepped up.
You know that's like your favorite dog.
Yeah, it is. No, I'm saying he's down bad right now. He
down bad, but they not gonna be able to stop him. It's over.
Well, I'm saying he's down bad, and it might be done with
his
clothes.
influence, right?
Yeah, I get that, but his money though, I don't think you really understand how much of an impact.
So what? He ain't got no money invested nowhere. He just gonna be broke if the company.
I didn't say
leave?
broke. I said he's down bad.
No, he's still gonna be, bro. He gotta still be up heavy, bro. Kanye not stupid.
Okay,
I know you gotta have crazy investments.
He made
his
his
major companies, right? Okay, Balenciaga, right? We know they drive.
Vogue, Adidas, which is a lot of his income.
Right, okay, of course.
A lot.
Adidas. We know Adidas, right? But what about the money you already made, right? When you drop a nigga, don't you gotta sort some shit out? It's still money that gotta be owed to him that he still gotta get. Bro, he's still gonna be up crazy. Yes, I know, future reference, longevity, maybe. But Kanye is a smart dude. He gonna figure something else out.
His clothes?
It's not, I don't feel like it's
I heard.
bad. Cause you know he wanna do the cheap shit now. He wanna drop everything in the 20 and all. He wanna do all that. Which it should have been, right? You know what I mean? Shit.
And people are like, okay.
It's fucked up, man.
You said something and now you're proving the point. But let me ask you a question.
Yeah.
What does it matter if, let's just say everything you said was true about the Jewish culture, that they own all the banks and all the money?
Why isn't it true? But keep going. I'm just saying. I ain't mean
they have all the money and that's how they run. What difference does it make if they do that? What difference in your life that the Jews own the Jewish people own the bank?
It's just to make people be aware.
But why? It doesn't matter to be aware. Why do you need to be aware?
Nobody
of that?
else would do it.
No, but what is the big deal if they did? Is what I'm asking.
If they did what?
Own the banks. They own the world. What is the big deal?
Because it's not supposed to be like that.
Why?
What you mean?
Why is it not supposed to be like that?
That they own us? Basically,
they don't own
shit.
me.
Not own you, but control shit.
Money. They control a bank that they own.
It's
Yeah.
a bigger picture than that. Control different shit like the influences, shit that happens. The people like, bro,
Well,
you know how he broke it down. It's not just
companies.
Bruh,
He's
it's
talking
the
about
money.
banks.
Listen, yes, because it's the influence, the shit that they making people do. It's the sacrifices people have to make. All that shit coincide to what he's talking about, bruh. Like, yeah, I know the nigga was. I know he crazy, right? But when I started to see different shit interviews and see what he talking about, and now that he really exposing these niggas, now it's like, yeah, he doing the shit that
He's not
other
exposing them.
motherfuckers not gonna do. You feel me? And the motherfuckers who did
But
do
who
shit,
cares?
they got a line of death.
But why is that a big deal? He's doing something nobody else did. You know why? Because I don't give a fuck.
Because
I'm not gonna go up here and be like, "Oh,
because
Jews own
I
the
feel like
world."
for the simple
and-
fact, he's still gonna be able to proceed in life and be able to still be successful.
Successful will always be Kanye West.
And hopefully he change it in a way to do whatever he
man.
want to do. And who knows, bro? I don't know. He got a bigger picture that I probably can't see. But shit, maybe he could be it's gonna be somebody. And maybe he may be the first motherfucker to be able to.
But you haven't
I don't
answered my
fucking know,
question.
bro.
What is what difference does it make that they do or not? Why are people so? You said that it's not supposed to be like that. But what is because
it's
Jewish?
It's not just the money. It's everything. They put in a position to make decisions for a lot of shit that happen.
Like what?
Bad shit.
Like what?
Shit, I don't fucking know exactly because I don't
Okay,
read
so
history.
you don't know that the Jewish people actually do own everything. You've heard that your whole life, and you just assume.
I mean, even if I read this shit,
You
I
heard-
don't fucking know.
You heard that Jewish people and money that coincide, and people
I just
just
heard him say it. The fuck? It ain't like I grew up, but I heard it before. But it's not. I don't know.
You know what it is?
It's like you got,
Anti-Semitism
it's
and-
like you got a choice, bro, to believe it or not.
Anti-Semitic.
What do you believe? You don't believe, right?
Do I believe that there are Jewish people that own banks and that are wealthy? Yes.
Right.
But I don't care because what's the difference? What's the difference? What does it matter that they own it? What different? You like, who gives a fuck? If it wasn't going to be a Jewish person, it was going to be a white person. What's the difference?
It's about the banks. I think that's just part of.
No, I think it's because white people don't own it. That's the problem.
It's a part of everything.
White people don't own it.
The whole influence on black culture and what they make.
You think the Jews do that? Yeah.
Ain't Jews and whites the same motherfuckers?
No. No.
I guess not.
There are fair-skinned Jews-ish people, but they're not white.
I don't know. Don't get me wrong. They all look the same.
White males, like the Klan, hate Jews, man.
I mean, shit, Africans hate American blacks. So, I mean, I guess it's the same shit. I don't know. They all look the same, just like we look like Africans.
That's fucked up.
I mean, hey.
We are not all look alike.
We all black. They
Dark
all
skin.
white. They all like
my black is different than your black.
Yeah, but we all black.
That's why we're not different. That's why we're not different. That's why we're not the same, nigga.
Nah, yo black, my black, we black and the black.
Okay,
But at the end of the day,
listen to me.
it ain't just about the money. It's the motherfuckers. They ruling the fucking world, making decisions, putting shit in play.
Like what?
That's what the fuck you talking
Like
about.
what?
Shit is already in the play.
Yeah, no one knows. It's nonsense, bullshit conspiracy that does not matter in our lives. If a white person, okay, right now they're like, all right, we transfer power. A white person now owns all the banks and the Jewish people don't. What changes in your life right now? And then a white person now owns the bank.
Bro, that's just like
I'm
the
asking you.
though.
That's not
It's like,
true.
no, it is. The president, honestly, no president ever made my life better or fucking worse.
That's
so
not
honestly,
true.
why
No
haven't
other
it?
president has ever sent you a check for $1,200
Bro, that
for
made,
no reason.
bro, a check that they want to get, it's an influence. They just want you to fuck with them.
It doesn't matter. You
But
said
that's
that
not
doesn't
making-
change your
but
life.
it's not
It did.
making my life. That
It did
changed
change
my
it.
life.
That was a change in your life. Yes. You've
guess
never
so.
had a president do that before, right?
I guess so.
Okay,
But it didn't.
now I'm not saying
All
he's
I'm
a good
saying is it
president.
didn't
Fuck
make my life
Biden.
better
I
or
don't like
worse,
him.
is what I'm saying.
But you can't say,
I
oh,
was just
president
still-
doesn't do anything. Well, yeah, the president just did. What do you mean? I don't know. It's true.
I guess so.
The president before that made Affordable Health Care Act, so that changed people too.
I mean, I said me. I'm not
Healthcare.
speaking.
It did
on
change
people.
your health care.
I didn't have none of that shit. I didn't have.
Oh, you
no
didn't have
health insurance.
Medicaid?
No.
So you don't have health insurance?
No, I didn't at the time. I'm saying I do now because I just got it recently.
Yeah, well, it's still enacted.
I
so
mean, I
yeah,
didn't get it.
there
I
you
didn't
go.
get it. I
There
wasn't-
you go
but
again.
I wasn't acting then.
Okay, so your analogy was not good. I'm talking about a bank, a high fucking JP
Bruh,
Morgan.
but all I'm saying is
what
they
is it to
tied to a
change?
lot
Who
of shit,
cares
bruh.
though?
It's just they tied to a
Who?
lot of shit. Bruh.
No one can answer that question. Who cares?
Like, how
what
is people,
difference does it make?
Well, how is people able to get blackballed? So that don't matter. People
Like who?
I don't. People ain't been
Let me
blackballed.
think the Jewish people do that.
People ain't been blackballed.
I'm asking you
But
to
why are
name
people
one.
being blackballed?
I'm asking you to name one.
Because the niggas talking about some. If the Illuminati shit and
Can
all
you
that was
answer?
just, no, listen to what I'm saying real quick. If the I'm trying to get to what I'm saying.
Are you
If
gonna
the-
name a person that's been blackballed?
I don't know because I don't do
Okay,
research
then.
on
So how
nothing,
can you
bruh.
say why are people getting
I don't-
blackballed?
Nobody
Who?
been blackballed.
It depends on what you mean.
Anybody.
Yes,
General.
there's people, but not
Okay,
because of
so,
an
no,
Illuminati
why,
or
though? No, why,
because
why?
okay,
I'm
the
just
baby
asking
got
why. I don't know.
blackballed. Okay, Troy
Just
Troy
tell me
Ave
why.
got blackballed because he shot up a whole. That hurt his career. Tory Lanez got
That's
is
it?
accused of Meg Thee
That's it
Stallion.
because he shot. A lot of rappers shooting their careers is high.
Not this
So
one.
why did he get blackballed for shooting?
Because the way he acted, no one liked it. So he got black. So the companies didn't want to work with him because he's violent. Obviously, he had violence in his situation. Then he got shot. That hurts your career. Boom. Okay. And his arrogance hurt his career. Tory Lanez said he was blackballed. His DSPs are taking his shit down. Blah, 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 blah. Has nothing to do with Jewish people. That's because of the whole Meg Thee Stallion shit. Really hurt him. The baby went on stage and he was blackballed. Went on, lost a lot of sponsors. Shows were backing out. Couldn't go Rolling Loud because he said that wild shit about gay people on stage.
Right.
Had nothing to do with Jewish people. So what? That's my point. What were you talking?
Nobody ever directed him. Just Kanye. What? Nobody directed towards him. So of course it ain't go. Oh, this is about Jews. Who the fuck just put every situation on fucking Jews?
Well, that's my point. So you brought up blackballing.
Because he did.
But what was the point of blackballing? Because then you said, well, why are people getting blackballed? And I'm in the context of talking about Jewish people.
Because I'm just saying, you were saying in the beginning that he's getting blackballed.
I didn't say that. I said it's going to hurt. That's a lot of money.
That's the same situation. They taking away shit from him. They taking him out of the limelight. That's the same.
Because these
shit.
people were Jew. Like J.P. Morgan took money away from him.
You didn't say it exactly, but that's what you said.
A Jewish
you may not say
company
the word,
did not like that a man
all I feel like
said something ignorant.
Is the Jewish people is just the ones who's making the decisions, the ones who's top dog. Everybody has a top dog. All these corporations have top dogs. Okay, what are you talking about? Why is that so hard to understand?
Why are you bringing up top dogs?
And
what are you talking about?
All he's saying is, I feel like the Jewish people is running shit. Regardless as if any situation, they're the ones who maybe make the last say, or they're the ones who put shit in perspective, regardless if you talking about
who cares? Why is that a big deal that he's telling you something?
Because he's letting us know.
But why do we need to know?
Because maybe we might get rich and get in the industry, so he's trying to help us.
Has
out
nothing to do with
before we get there, and we don't want to get. We don't want the Jews to take over
This is
on
my
us.
point.
We don't want the Jews to take over on us.
Well, us? Yeah. What us? Regardless if the Jewish people didn't own the banks, did you think black were gonna fit into that fucking square now?
Bruh, why you keep talking about the banks?
Because he's talking about that's the one thing that pulled out.
That wasn't the only thing he was talking about.
It doesn't. Okay, let's change it to movies then. Okay, I don't.
All the shit.
Like okay, close. But what?
Conspiracy theories, or whatever.
The Jews own the conspiracy theories. What are you saying?
It goes back to the conspiracy theories and
yeah.
all that. Like everybody's saying like the Jews is the top niggas.
But who?
I don't know. I'm not in the game.
I just don't get why it matters.
I'm not in the game.
I get that, but I don't understand why that would matter.
Because it's also tied to all the shit, the TV, for movies, shows, all that shit. Why it doesn't matter? If they talking about these the boys who putting shit on the TVs and putting all this perspective out there, putting all the bad food, whatever. They doing all this shit. They in control of the shit. TV. It's a plan. McDonald's on all the
so
corners
they got a plan.
of the hood, right? You go to the suburbs, I don't got McDonald's everywhere like the hood do. It's all.
What are you talking? You just said something that was not true.
Y'all got McDonald's on every corner. By me,
a McDonald's is 20.
Every corner.
There's not a McDonald's on every corner in Buffalo.
Let's be real, bro. Is it the same as the East Side? Let's be real, bro.
There is not a McDonald's on every corner, bro.
You don't even have to go a full 2 miles.
Me either.
Before you get to another.
Me too.
And there's a lot of them.
Not a McDonald's, a Burger King. A Burger King.
All I'm saying is, regardless, bro, it's not just the hood exactly. I'm not just trying to pinpoint that. All I'm saying is it's a plan for everybody.